Bro, I'm finna get some Wingstop later.
I'm actually.
I feel like Jeremy's always going to
Wingstop. Sponsorship. Holla.
Yeah, who's the guy that opens up all the Wingstops?
Rick Ross.
There you go. Let's get him on the
Rynge is
horn.
not down.
Rose.
I am not.
Lemon
You don't like Rick
pepper
Ross?
I don't.
I don't
Officer
either,
Rick-
but I like money.
I will take your money, Rick Ross, regardless of what I think of your music.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Magic Pixel episode.
Doesn't Tasty Steve know Rick Ross?
17.
Didn't he do like a rap event or something? Hey guys, what's up? Hey, you too.
I
Does Shaq own a wing joint?
Probably.
does it?
Probably.
Oh, let's
He
hit up
He owns a
Shaq.
ton of food restaurants.
But he's the face of Papa John, so we can never have Obama on the stream if that happens.
Oh, true. Well, let's get.
Dildo rises.
Is he the face?
Wingstop or Obama on the show?
What Wingstop? Why Wingstop? We're talking about Papa
What?
John's.
It was
Oh,
Papa John's.
well, yeah, but I mean, whatever wing shop Shaq owns.
Oh, I don't know what. No, the problem isn't in line with Shaq and Obama. It's Obama and Papa John's.
I know, but we don't give a shit about the Papa John's part. We care about the wings part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just Wingstop.
This
Such a
is episode
17
17 of Magic Pixel. I can't believe we've made it so many episodes so far. It's been a long and dangerous journey, but things have been great. I hope you guys are all doing well. Enjoyed your lovely weekend of relaxation. We're back. It's been a good one.
Do you realize we've been playing this campaign for a third of a year?
And none of us have actually died.
That's true.
Wild.
Yeah, only Wodan.
Fuck. Why do I even bring this up?
Jeremy's so sensitive about Wodan.
That's my boy, man. It's my other half.
I know.
That was your boy. You want to make sure you're
dad.
want to make sure you're correct about the tense there, Jeremy.
He could still be res. There's
true.
still a couple more days.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't given
Not
up.
unless we free his soul.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either
how we're-
or.
Yeah, we
That's
gotta
fine
figure
with
that
me.
out.
It'll be like the ending of Mortal Kombat when you free Liu Kang's little brother's soul. That's
Yeah.
the kind of ending I could accept.
The
Oh,
movie?
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, the first one.
I don't remember that.
I don't know that he even necessarily freed it. I think it was just like a topic of discussion at the end of the movie. I don't even think it was really like, oh, you got to free him. He was like, for my brother, and he like killed him.
Yeah, but his soul popped out and was like, "Hey, thanks, bro."
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
they had a last second discussion of how thankful he was for freeing him of the sorcerer's
Damn,
body.
that's right.
Does Goro have genitalia?
All right,
Yes,
so
he
Rynge,
does.
you wanna do the intro? You got the breakdown of what happened last session.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, is that what we're going to? I was going to say, tune into this weekend
Okay,
to our
tune in.
exclusive Mortal Kombat movie podcast. It's not an overall movie podcast. It's literally just about Mortal Kombat, the
That'd be
movie.
sick.
It'll
That'd
be
be a
10
fucking
minutes
tight-
long.
Podcast. It's 3 hours long every week.
Yeah, man.
The same thing over and over
We
again.
only talk about Mortal Kombat.
Dude, there was a podcast, not to derail any further, but there was a podcast where they would watch one of the Adam Sandler movies, the one where Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
It was Jack and Jill. They watched it every day for a year, and
That's
every
great.
day they did a podcast or something.
What the fuck?
They're real beasts for that. I could never do some shit like that.
What are you talking about?
I could do it,
That was-
not
that
about
was a
that
thing.
movie.
That's what I mean specifically. Like, yeah, a movie that trash, I couldn't do it.
We could do it on Billy Madison.
I could do it on
Right.
Two Broke Girls.
Oh no!
Oh no.
All right, so anyway, Magic Pixel session 17. Last time, our adventurers once again got into some type of crazy shenanigans. Over at the House of Awe, they combated a large construct they believed to be made by the Machine, one of the leaders of the Merchants Guild, after it crashed through the House of Awe's roof in a fight with Mr. Molly, their NPC compatriot. They managed to put away the construct, not without taking some heavy blows, though. We saw a couple of the party members fall via the Cone of Cold from the oh no, that was before that. You saw a couple of party members fall to the construct, though, as it dealt a lot of damage itself, but nobody was fatally injured or anything like that. Everybody managed to combine their powers and survive the fight. Afterwards, you all left to regroup over at the floating head because you believe your position at Franklin's seems to be compromised via the cat that seemed to have some type of spy apparatus in its eye, Franklin's cat that is, that you came across last time. But you all were hungry, of course, so you managed to send Dala Brakka over to Franklin's to pick up some chopped cheese, where a pretty suspicious conversation ensued on both ends of the party. It seemed like Franklin was suspicious of Dala Brakka, quite suspicious of Franklin, ended up throwing the chopped cheeses away, which, RIP to the chopped cheeses. But during all that, we had Minoscus, who had actually gotten Shava resurrected. Shava being a person from the Caius regime that is visiting the City of Stars, who is currently stationed in the Half Dragon Nation, far away from the City of Stars itself. You resurrected her via Daro's reincarnate spell. She turned from a elf woman into a tiefling woman, and then she agreed to provide you with information regarding your past because you did recognize her as someone that took you into some type of experimentation room, temple area that you're really not sure where on the entire existence of the cosmology is, but you did recognize her from there, and she agreed to answer some questions before attempting to flee once you all got out on the street. Her flee attempt was unsuccessful, as Minoscus was able to wrangle her and bring her back to the floating head, where a lot of our party was starting to lay down for the night. We had, I believe, Alexander start to research some of the experiments that were in the book that was recovered from Shava, and we had Atoq read a note that was stolen from her body that read, I believe it was along the lines of, "The Great War will be changed forever, for Project Rollback has begun." And that is where we pick up. So, all of you are currently laying down to try to start your long rest around this the 2 hours before you actually go to sleep. But we're going to pick up with the person that's not doing that, who is Minoscus. Now, Minoscus has arrived with Shava back at the floating head in your custody, with none of your party members down here in sight at the bar or lounge area in this inn. Just Irv the Beholder and a couple of the other patrons from the inn as well are down here. What do you want to do, Minoscus?
I will direct Shava towards one of the tables, and
Okay.
maybe a table away from where, if there's any patrons, just further away from everyone.
Gotcha.
And then I'll wave Irv down for 2 eye juices, please.
And Irv goes, coming right up. And you can see there's from long distance away, he dips the eye stalks in the drinks, and then they just kind of telekinetically float to your table.
All right. And then I'll try to talk to her. So what were you doing in my dream?
What?
I saw you in a cave, and you're taking me somewhere, and somehow you know my name.
Well, how I know your name is because we have a history, though brief, but a history nonetheless. And she goes, she starts looking around, and she goes, we should really not be talking like this. The Caius regime, the people I work for, they will constantly try to scry on its members. And if I'm caught in a situation like this, where they see me with my hands tied behind my back and in a rather distressed mood, it would be bad for all of us, me and you.
Well, okay. I guess I untie her.
Okay, so you're gonna untie her.
Yeah.
So she gets untied and she kind of rubs her wrist a little bit. She goes, "All right, what do you want to know?"
Oh, I just want to know about my vision. I don't quite know why it keeps happening to me, but it seems like you're always in it for some reason.
So
And I guess I'll describe. Yeah, I guess I'll subscribe. Yeah, short form.
She rubs her chin. She goes, "Well, to be honest, Minoscus, I don't know too much about your origins, but I can tell you my involvement in your past. You were plucked from the front lines of the Blood War. Do you know what that is?"
No.
She goes, "Well, the Blood War is the war that's been happening for millennia, maybe some say since time itself has been in existence. It is the war between the devils of the Nine Hells and the demons of the Abyss. your kind, the Minotaurs, are often recruited by abyssal lords to be some of the soldiers. And me, I've been part of a group that kind of experiments and tries to manipulate the blood war, and we thought of no better subjects than those on the front lines, so you were one of the people we grabbed. And now you mentioned the cave, you mentioned the temple with other places. That is where we did a lot of our experimentations. You specifically were injected with a distilled arcane energy from the abyss itself.
Geez, that's a lot taken.
Yeah, I can imagine this a lot. Calm down.
He rages.
Yeah. It just fucking explodes.
Calm
Is
down.
that- Sorry. Is that why I could suck the life out of people whenever I get angry?
Probably, yes.
Oh.
Now, again, the abyss is pure chaos. The fact that we injected you with this energy, we ourselves didn't even really know what powers manifest. So, I mean, if that's something that you've been able to do, then that is probably a result of the experiment.
Well, where can I find out more about this? I don't remember any of this.
Well, she goes, it would be dangerous for me and you to be seen together again, because if anybody from the Kai's regime actually does scry on me and then sees you and then reports it to higher ups that remember you from the experiments, there's going to be a lot of questions asked. And she kind of like reaches into like one of her pockets, since her hands are free now, and she holds out like a stone with a little mouth on it, and she goes, here, take this. She goes, I have the other one. We'll be able to send messages across many distances multiple times a day with this. She goes, if you really are looking to uncover the truth, I mean, and you make an insight check for me?
Oh boy, I'm good at these. Actually, I'm okay.
It's a thing of fireball on
shit.
yourself.
18.
18. She seems to be like battling internally with how much aid to give you. Like, you get the sense that she was definitely at one time a very willing participant in this type of experimentation, but nowadays maybe not so much. And she gives you this stone, and she goes, if you really are trying to uncover your past, it's going to be a dangerous road. You've been involved with a lot of people with a lot of power and that are looking to abuse it. So we can go down this road, but just know that we're going to need to be powerful, and you're going to need powerful friends to do it.
And then I proudly proclaim, don't worry, I have the best party around.
She's all right. You're going to need it. And then she like, as she like places the stone down and brings it back, she kind of looks at her hand again to like take in the fact that she's a tiefling, and kind of gets momentarily distracted by that before turning back to you. And she goes, well, that's just a part of what the type of experiments were done to you. That's kind of the experiment that took the best. But I mean, sorry to say, there was multiple things that you were subject to, whether it be injections of chemicals, diseases. Your figure seemed to fight the diseases off pretty well, but there's even, mind-altering things that I don't know how will manifest in the future.
Well, once we come across them, I'm sure we'll figure a way out.
It's all right. Thank you again for your work against whoever it was that attacked us tonight. The Merchants Guild, I believe, is what I've gathered from the things Daro talked about. She goes, do you know where my book is?
Would I have known where her book is? Like, would I have seen anyone take it, actually?
I would say probably not. Give me a perception check.
It happened in the smoke, right?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't even know who had it.
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah. Even with that high a roll, I would say, since it was taken in the smoke and by Alexander, who is generally a pretty secretive person, especially when it comes to things like that, I would say probably not. You don't know where it is.
Slander.
Yeah. Why are you?
No idea. There was a lot of smoke when you died, apparently, so could have been anywhere. Maybe back at the House of Awe.
She goes, yes, I will need to check that. That's what I should do right now, actually. And she kind of pushes the stone towards you again to take it. She goes, by all means, feel free to contact me here. The Caius regime started as a thing I really wanted to be a part of, but it's devolved into something I'm not so sure about. And she kind of like gets up to see, and she hesitates a moment to see if you like are gonna bring up anything else before she could leave.
I'll take her hand, like very gently. If you help me through this, I'll forgive you.
Yeah, you can see her kind of like give a big gulp, and she goes, "Oh, very well, Minoscus. I hope that we could lead a better future than our past." And she kind of like takes her hand back and makes her way out of the floating head.
And then I will take the stone and I yell at it. Can you hear me?
You like
What?
do you do it right when she walks out of the door?
Yes.
So you do it like right as she walks out of the door, and you could hear just someone like fall on the outside. Like she definitely was startled and like bumps into somebody. And they're like, "Hey!" They're all like drunk and stuff, and she just goes, "Yes, I can hear you. You don't need to yell into it."
All right. Have a nice night.
Puts it away. You don't hear a response.
She's gonna chuck that
All
thing
right.
in a can and run.
I'll drink whatever's left of the eye juices and probably just go pass out for a bit.
Okay. All right. So you start to go take your long rest as well. Does anybody else want to do anything during their awake time on the long rest before actually completing it?
Can I figure out? Can I infer what Great War is being referenced by this note? I don't know how many wars that have been a global phenomena other than the one with the one, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I decipher if that's what they're
Insight.
talking about? Insight?
Yeah.
Not great. Oh, okay. 13.
13. It might be in relation to like the five nations that have kind of done this power struggle, but from what you understand about that, it's never been an outright open war, and specifically a lot of the leaders try to stay away from that specific verbiage. It's more of been like this espionage battle that's fought more in the shadows. Nobody has outright declared anything militant. So because of that, you would probably, that would be your first gut instinct, like your feeling, but thinking about it more and more, it's probably not referring to that.
Okay. We'll figure that out later. I guess I'll just pray and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Log into class. And
Anybody else want to do anything?
Yes.
I am just reading and taking notes about this fucking book, like everything I can.
Okay. So yeah, it goes over a lot of experiments that have been done. There's past experiments. There's ones that are like kind of being done with the Half Dragon Nation that seem to be less on the like humanoid or creature experiment side and more on like the weaponization of magic. But you do see a recent entry in the journal about Darrow, actually. And it reads, a peculiar device is being developed by Darrow at the House of Awe, a contraption that can suck starlight out of the enchanted sky in the city. He believes it can change the City of Stars and give it an unlimited magical energy supply. That is, if his theory about the enchantment of the sky being self-sufficient is accurate. Otherwise, the City of Stars may become cloaked in darkness. And here's
All
the
right.
text.
this place fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
try
they-
Eternal Night?
They're trying to take away the only light.
Uh,
So much sun.
I'm
Then
about-
again, there's no animals in the sky, so.
Did you say there's no animals in the sky?
why not?
All right.
There's no constellation of fox, boar.
Oh,
Uh,
shut
oh,
up.
that's
All
what you mean.
Yeah.
What were the other one? There's two others. I forget.
Doesn't even know his
Fuck.
own religion.
talking alligator or something?
I don't know. I don't remember. But so you are going to take some notes on that, and yeah, you begin to just kind of pour over the book from Shava. Anybody else want to do anything, Dala or Soren?
Yeah. Can I? Two things. One, I'm gonna bust out the forge box if it fits in this room, which I've done something with it in this room before, right? So I think I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bust out the forge box, and I'm gonna make like super extra sure that I'm ready for the lesson the next day. And then while doing that, I'm gonna practice the only accent I know. So I'm just gonna lay out everything, like go through the lesson plan in my head, like, all right, we gotta do this. He said, like, put this there, then like taper it down this way, and then make sure you bang it that way, and then it's gotta be hot here, and then cool it. Like, I'm gonna like run through everything so I don't fuck any of it up, and try to filter out everything else, and then yeah, just practice the accents for the other stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, so you prep for perhaps the next day's missions to come. Sounds good. And then Dala Brakka, do you want to do anything specific?
I'm still kind of buzzed at this point from the drink I had down at the bar, so I'm on a good buzz, but I'm messing with my Golden Bars microphone. I'm singing my own rendition of Just a Friend by Biz Marquee in a multitude of voices to see if I can maybe enhance the microphone somehow, some way. But for the moment, I'm just singing, really.
Give me a performance check.
He's fucking singing at night.
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm buzzed, bro. And it's not like the microphone's like on or anything. Or like,
I hate this guy.
Not like a high volume.
whoa,
Just,
Dan,
baby, you. Oh,
Can I hear him?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know.
Let's
Well,
wait for
let's
the performance check here.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
Dan, you. You had what I need.
shut up, Steve. Shut up. He's dead. Okay. Is that what you always say? He's dead.
God.
Oh, whoa, then you. 1-5, Rynge. 1-5.
15?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you guys could probably hear it, especially with the song choice given. But yeah, so you kind of sing into the mic and observe the mic a little bit as well, and you can kind of feel a pulse in the arcane energy within it. Kind of like trying to escape, but it's not quite there yet.
Oh, I just finished the rest of my song and passed out on the bed.
I'm. Am I next to him? I feel like I am, because I think there was something when he was talking with that other guy.
Yeah, I imagine you guys are kind of like on the same
like a block.
side of the floor of a hotel, basically. Like
Okay.
yeah, in back-to-back rooms.
I'm gonna knock on the wall and just be like, "Be quiet." Does he be quiet?
Oh, wait, Tuck you.
Okay. I'm gonna take my crowbar and I'm gonna start trying to dismantle the wall.
I'm walking out of my room with a pillowcase full of soap.
Okay.
Oh my
All
god.
right. So you're walking out of the room with the kid pillowcase full. So you, as you continue to belt out, you immediately start to hear just like a rather large object just impale the wall. You're not really sure what is happening, but you do hear that. Give me a talk and give me an athletics check.
10.
10. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you are beginning to tear down this wall. You kind of found the area that you think is the quickest access to Dala Brakka itself, and you just begin hacking at it. And then Alexander, you are outside his door with what is that, pillowcase of soap?
Yep, full of soap. Bars of soap.
Mm-hmm.
When we get in there, you hold them down.
I'm not outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you nerd.
I'm in my
Oh,
room.
he's not
taking
outside. He's
apart
in his
my
room.
wall.
Do I hear this shit? The
He's
wall's
trying to
getting
break
torn
open.
Yeah,
apart.
he said you heard.
Definitely.
All right, I start trying to get in the door.
Wait,
Do you have your door locked, Dala Brakka?
yeah, of course I do. How does he know it's my room, though?
I can hear
You're
you.
singing into a
You're
microphone,
singing.
Oh, okay, fine.
and I'm on the
I was,
forge
try-
box.
I was
You
gonna,
were-
try, to, I was gonna
be-
try to play it off, but I sang in
You were
different
talking
voices,
with
so-
the other guy in your doorway or whatever. Remember?
Yeah, that also happened. The
So
night
we know it's your room.
That's true. Alexander specifically would know because he went out there in his drawers with the two guns.
I did.
All right. Well, I already finished that last bit until I said, "Oh, Atoq, you got what?" That's all I had, and then I guess I'm not really doing much except like, oh well, like I guess bust through my walls. I guess I'm looking for the window. Do I have like a fire escape window?
You have a window? Yeah.
Fire escape
Just
window?
turn
Is there like
off the
a
mic.
ladder? Or where's the fire escape at?
The fire escape. Give me a D20 roll.
Straight up.
Straight up D20 roll. No modifiers.
It's a 3.
3. The fire escape is it's probably like a good 8 windows down. It's pretty far away.
That's a big ass freaking inn.
Formed by Beholder, bro.
You think
How-
he bought this property?
Is he how close is Atoq? Like is he busting through the walls real soon? Because I'm gonna cast invisibility as soon as I see him.
Give me another athletic check, Atoq.
12.
12. Okay, so you hear again like another forceful bang up against the wall, and like you aren't seeing him like yet, like not peer into the room, but you definitely feel like in another go of it, he's gonna start bursting through the wall. So like the next time he tries this, he's gonna get through.
Did he stop singing?
Yes, I stopped.
Okay, I'll stop.
Really?
Yes.
That's all I wanted.
And I'll just
I'm kidding. I'm good.
I'll just be like, shut up.
I pass out.
All right. So
I didn't really care about him. I was just looking around.
what about you, Alexander? Hey, you've been like jiggling the door because it's locked. Do you want to try to break in at all or no?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a lockpick check, a thieves tools check. If that's how
Oh
you're
my
going
God.
about it.
Do I even have thieves tools on me right now?
Break it.
I'm still dressed because of the fucking. I was reading the book. All right, thieves tools. Oh, it doesn't roll for me over here. Damn it! All right.
Man acts like he never sang before while drunk or buzzed. Bitch.
Good roll.
21.
Oh, 21? Yeah. So you definitely take a quick second to just pop open the lock, and you know it is unlocked now.
I sneakily try and open the door.
Give me a stealth check.
It's a 20.
19.
Ah,
19?
come on.
And let's give me a perception check there, Dala Brakka.
Hey,
He's drunk.
it is a 14.
14. Okay. So you sneakily go into the room. Dala Brakka does not seem to notice you. He's kind of like going back to passing out on his bed at this point. You kind of like saw him go away from the window and back into his bed.
I try and like fucking Kobe a bar of soap into his mouth from the door.
All right, give me an improvised weapon roll, which would be like plus we'll say plus your dex here. This is a rather dexterous attempt.
17.
Don't tell me it's a used bar of soap, please. It's a new one, right? He already rolled.
I did roll. It's a 17.
17. All right, so what's your AC? Your AC is lower than that, right?
He rolled a 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lower.
Yeah.
It's low.
So
Yeah.
especially when you're going to sleep, because you probably wouldn't have your armor on. So yeah, he just and right as you like give that first snore of the night and you open your mouth, just boom, right there, mouthful of soap.
And the door's closed.
I do nothing, and I just sleep with the bar of soap in my mouth still.
Oh, wow. That's a beast.
Yeah. So, all right. If all of you are good on doing anything else before the night's over, you can go ahead and take your long rest on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like when you sleep.
Yeah.
He's a lizard.
Weird considering I have no
Jesus.
lips.
Strange, but
You do got a big ass, though.
Got a big tail.
Big tail. 500 pounds of pure tail. All right. So you all take your long rest at the floating head as per usual. You will wake up, no disturbances throughout the nights or anything like that. So you're refreshed, long rested up. What do you all want to do to get the day started? The night.
I'll head
Don't
downstairs.
remind me. I pray and ask Mother, what am I doing here? as I do every morning. Please deliver me from this place. And then as I get no answer, I'll go downstairs.
Okay.
Is there like a painting in the room I can cover up the shit I just did?
And you do flying.
A D20? All right.
Yeah.
It's like Shawshank
12.
Redemption.
12. Yeah, there's definitely like there's a lot of depictions of Irv all over this place, honestly, in different type of poses and outfits.
Pretty
And yeah,
good.
you have one of Irv like as like an MVP of his high school basketball team, like a picture in there of that.
I'll just take the nail out of the wall, however the fuck it's hanging, and then hang it over the damage I
Gotcha.
did to the wall.
Yeah. Sounds good. Cover that up real nicely.
Yep.
Anything else? Anybody wants to do anything specific?
If
Okay. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I kind of just chuck up the bar of soap in the bathroom, and I still practice with the mic. I sing a Louis Armstrong rendition of "I Say a Little Prayer in the Shower" by Aretha Franklin,
Okay.
using the golden mic to practice that.
All right. You do any of you take umbrage with this?
No, morning is the time for song.
Yeah.
I see.
You mean night is the time for song?
No.
All right. So you practice some more of that, and then all of you, I imagine, gather down in the like lobby area, main lobby area of the Floating Head. You can see down there is Marissa as well, who was like eating a breakfast. She seems to be up before either any of you are. She's already down there, dressed and ready to go.
Hey, Marissa, what up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, did you pick a spot for the thing or whatever?
She goes, I did actually. I forgot that we have the perfect opportunity to take advantage of. There's going to be a big show tonight at the Galadea matinee. That is going to kind of be very important to the Merchants Guild because they have their hands in a lot of artistry. They're big benefactors of it. And I know one of the guild leaders was supposed to be here tonight or to be there tonight for the actual premiere. And considering the machine's the only one still in working condition, and the fact that he probably won't want to give any credit to the rumors of a lot of, the Merchants Guild's recent failings via all of you and myself. So he'll probably show up, and I think that's a good public spot to do the deal in.
For sure. What time are you guys gonna meet up or whatever? You pick a spot or pick a time.
She goes, it's probably about 6 hours from now. That's when everybody will start lining up for the premiere and whatnot.
I just
I'll
look at the
come
crew.
down. Hello, human idiot.
Hello, lizard dumbass.
That is not my name.
We're not calling people by our names, apparently.
Hmm. Why are you here still? Don't you have a place to be?
I thought we were all going.
No. The plan was for you to scout it out.
No.
Oh. Well, that is the new plan.
No. I don't know what type of lizard Jedi mind tricks you're trying to pull, but that's not how it flies around here.
I'm talking with words. I know you fail to comprehend them quite often, but try to understand my predicament in talking with an inferior being.
Jesus. Hey,
I mean,
Marissa.
would you talk to yourself on the regular? You should be used to it.
Marissa, hey, he's just really irritable in the morning. Can you just give us a minute? Just like a quick. Sorry.
Sure.
Is she like walking away or something?
No, she just like goes back to eating.
I'll drag Atoq to the side, kind of. And I'll be, hey, we're gonna like let her die today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have to be that mean to her right before she dies. We could just, I don't know. She's gonna die anyway.
Her death is not predetermined.
That's fair enough. Hey, are we actually gonna go there when she goes there, or are we doing something else?
It is up to Dala Brakka.
Oh shit.
His people are at the house.
Yeah. That's a good point.
If he
sure.
wants us to go to the house, it is a good opportunity to steal if vengeance is on everyone's mind for an unknown reason to me, then we go with her and kill this person.
Who all is downstairs?
Everybody seems to be downstairs except for Mr. Molly currently.
Oh shit! All right. I'm gonna assume that I'm. I snuck
Downstairs.
over with them to talk about this.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Since she just brought up that he's gonna be preoccupied at this place. How about we just kidnap her or knock her out or whatever, and just go to his headquarters and run him up instead of her meeting with him at all.
But like, isn't her going there the distraction to get him out? Don't we need that to happen still?
He'll be there
He's already going to be there. She said there's a big how to do, and he's the only one left.
Oh yeah, we should just tell her to fuck off then.
Well, I mean, we can't do that because she's going to go to him anyway, and we don't want them to have the body.
Wow. Wait, does she even know where the body? Oh, she knows where the body is. That's right. We had the heart. Had the heart.
Yeah.
I just stared at Atoq's stomach.
Already passed.
Yeah. All right.
I thought
The lizard digestion isn't real slow.
Can he still like hawk it up? Gross.
Yeah, I'll summon the specific heart from my bowel.
I
Hole.
think you can.
Oh, I didn't know he's a void being.
Try to. Gross.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, so listening in the form of Dennis, I thought the agreement was to have sweet thing meet up with the machine at a designated location.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it matters because she's gonna go anyway, and we don't really want her there because she is gonna be like, "Hey, it's me, and here's the gang," and she's gonna turn around and we're not gonna be there, and then she'll fucking die. So, yeah, we should probably not let her.
I mean,
go.
I don't care about her dying, but I mean,
Get the machine out of the headquarters, though.
he's already going to be there. We've already went over this. Where have you been?
I turn. Oh, Minoscus, you're here
everyone.
too. What up, bro? Hey, all right, just catch you up. Everybody's downstairs. Man.
I'll just go and talk to Atoq. I thought I found mother, but she wasn't mother.
What?
finding religion is good. It can
Yeah.
cleanse the soul.
And then she told me I was part of some devils or demons. I something.
Excuse. Wait.
Hold on. What?
Hey,
All right,
Pop,
I cast
you
guidance
talking
on him. Seems like he needs it.
Hey,
Holy
Minoscus.
shit.
What kind of? You got some devils and demons going on, bro? What's going on now?
Apparently, I was like, where you saw all those people at the House of All. Apparently, I was part of something like that. Except for, was I part of the? Was she part of the demons? Is that what she was part of?
Was she part of what?
The
You
she
are a
was like,
demon.
okay, I am the demon.
Quote, unquote.
Okay, so I was just told, well, yeah, apparently I was on the demons faction, and she was one of the ones that experimented on me. I forgot
Divine
to mention
sense.
Shava. She's still alive. She's a tiefling.
High divine sense. Is he a fiend
He's not.
or a celestial?
You would have sensed it the whole time, wouldn't you? Like,
I
Well,
insight check him.
You just said you're a goddamn demon, so I'm checking.
a demon faction.
Just checking.
Damn, my insight natural 20, 25.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to glean that he's telling the truth, as far-fetched as it sounds.
All right, so you are a former ally of demons, and you were plucked from wherever, fighting devils, and now you are here because this lady worked for the Caius regime.
Yes.
Wait, so like which side are you on? You're not on either side. She was just on the side of the demons who are fighting against the devils. Is that what I'm getting here?
Apparently, I was on the front lines with the demons. But I don't remember any of this.
I take my hat off and slide my hand over my head. What? This is all just. Let's focus on the things we can get our heads around right now.
I shake my head and just go like, I'm tired of being the only normal one in this party.
What have I done that is not normal?
Yeah, I want to hold on. I feel extremely normal by comparison.
We went to hell because of you. You keep it down.
Yeah, but I'm not hell. I don't spawn hell. I'm not just like, oh, bro, and I create hell out of my hands. It's not what happens.
We wouldn't have gone to hell if it wasn't for you, though.
Yeah, what's not weird about going to hell? I don't know. It seems normal. Sometimes you gotta go.
And that's why you're not normal. It does not seem normal to anybody else. Well, at least to me in the talk, right?
Wait, what's normal about your dad disappearing because he pulled a card out of a deck? That doesn't seem normal at all. And also, you see how many buckets this guy has? That's not normal. Nobody carries around that many buckets.
They all
bro.
fall out of my pocket.
You see what I'm just clanging around, bro? Nobody's cargo shorts can carry that much stuff. It's not possible.
I mean, most people don't have that many pockets. You do have a point.
Also, a
Dala,
straw hat that lasts that long. It's not even sunny here. I don't understand.
Dala, are you from another plane? Are you a planar traveler?
I cast prestidigitation just to create a fart odor and just go, nope, I'm from here.
He turns into like 20 different people. Like, I mean,
I'm about as normal as you can get, bud.
I wipe the saliva off my
Process elimination. I think I am the normal one.
All right, everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, so what are we doing today? I gotta go check in at the order. We got 6 hours until Ladyface is gonna go die. So what's our plan?
let's go try and find their base and do some recon. How does that sound?
How do you propose to do that?
I believe Molly knows where it's at.
And as you say that, can everybody give me a perception check?
She's like gone, like standing like right behind fucking Minoscus.
15.
Don't laugh at
18.
Okay, I heard 15 and 18 were behind.
Double natural 20.
Oh, I
25.
Elder
Two natural
King.
20, 3 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah, that's 3.
All right,
rules are
keep
so
keep
bad.
track, everyone. So we have a 25, an 18, and a 15. So you three, especially you, Alexander, as you say that, all of a sudden you hear, it's been there the whole time, you realize, but now it really just comes to the forefront of your senses. A loud snoring, and you look up, and Molly is just like hanging from one of the petrified creatures, like it just passed out, like snoring, like TG, like tuxedo all open, looked like he had a long night of drinking.
Can I get up there with my climb speed?
Yeah, you have to like climb up the walls and whatnot, like to the side, and then kind of climb on the ceiling to get to like more of the center of the room. But yeah, you could get up there.
Or actually, how is he hanging on the person or the thing, I guess?
Yeah, I imagine it's like a petrified like displacer beast, and he's just kind of like back out, like laying like that on it.
Okay, I'll just I think about all the parkouring I could do and all this stuff. How far is he from me?
At what point? Like on the ground?
Yeah,
or like
from the ground up.
From the ground up? Oh, like in this room, probably like 30 feet.
Holy shit.
Don't do
The
it.
beholder
say-
likes his tall ceilings.
Makes sense.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hmm.
Hey, Molly,
Okay.
bro, wake up.
I'll just cast light above him.
Oh, like right above his face.
Yeah.
You know. Oh. And he kind of looks, oh shit. Oh, hey, how y'all doing down there?
Hey, come down real quick.
Get your ass down here.
He goes, Irv, a little help, please. And you can see Irv like turns to him, and like a beam of almost invisible arcane energy goes at Molly and like brings him telekinetically down to the floor.
Jesus.
Thank you, Irv. What's up, everybody?
Hey, where the fuck do we gotta go today?
Well,
We're looking for variety.
What?
We're looking for variety. Where's it at?
Give me a nod juice or variety. I mean, I've heard of it, but didn't he points at Dala. Didn't Dala say he knew something about it?
Hey, where's variety? I forgot you were there.
Oh yeah, variety. I definitely know where that's at.
So
What's the plan of attack? Exactly where the machine's gonna be at.
Go there and fuck shit up.
I mean, he's not going to be there when we're going there. We're just going to scout right now.
That's what I was trying to figure out, Playboy. Well, if that's the case, let's go and get it.
All right.
mm,
Sound like a plan, Soren?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta check in. And we can't really go there for real until like
Yeah, tonight, 6
yeah,
hours.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'm with it.
Talk's gonna look at Soren and just says, does your order disappear if you do not go to it?
No, does the sun disappear if you can't see it? I mean, you don't have to ask questions that are so easily answered. No, but I want to go check in because I got business to handle.
ooh.
Just
Ooh, hold
seems
that.
like you are the elf in the tree. Very clingy.
Well, I'm like half elf in half of a tree, if you catch my drift. I got, step a foot in, step a foot out. That's all, bro.
I've not heard this story.
Mr. Molly goes, you should educate yourself on it. It's quite an entertaining tale. Now, can everybody give me like 10 minutes to shower and eat? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. And he like goes upstairs.
I'm going to ask Dala. I'm like, hey, bro, what's the exact location of this spot? Like what district, crossroads, streets, landmarks?
I go ahead and ask my DM Rynge. Hey, where's this place
So-
at?
I'll take out the map.
So- The variety is nowhere going to be found on this map. Variety is kind of in the underground section of the City of Stars. It is very much an illegal establishment, very, very illegal establishment. And as such, even in the City of Stars, it's not like very, it's pretty frowned upon. So even here, it's kind of in a hidden part of the city. But you do know via your Thieves Guild time kind of how to get to this like black market section of the City of Stars that's kind of underneath the like main plateau layer of it. So if you you do know how to get there. So yeah, it's kind of underneath the entertainment district area, but it's not actually on the surface itself.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. This is so off topic, but what was the reason we were gonna go to the Thieves Guild? Is that where the other person's at?
Bogdana.
Yeah, that's
Bogdana.
where. Yeah,
Bogdana
she's
is at?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was there any credence of us going there?
at. It'll be
Wodan's
later
goal.
at night. Like when they attack or when they're supposed to attack.
Are
Like
they
this is
supposed
the
to attack-
morning.
Oh, I'm
Go
sorry. Go ahead. When are they supposed to attack? I guess.
At night, they've attacked at night the whole time, so
Yeah.
I would assume it's going to be at night again.
Yeah.
So 6 hours from now, it's the morning. It'll be like noonish, maybe a little bit.
This is also
one.
This is also the place on the note that had a question mark on it. They don't, as far as you all know, they don't know where she is.
They didn't know
But-
at the time. Yeah,
The Thieves Guild probably has her hidden somewhere.
yeah, at their headquarters, I would assume.
She could also be attending the thing that's happening.
Could be.
Well, I think the question mark maybe this is like a little weird, but the question mark is because they moved headquarters so recently and we helped them.
Yeah.
So no one knows where they're at.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that know where they're at.
Yes. But if we do not go to this meeting, there is a chance that she's there, right? Or Bogdana's there. Because it's a
That's
Thieves
true.
Guild thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
We should probably go.
But I mean, they're missing 2 pieces of whatever puzzle they're trying to fucking solve. So I mean,
Yeah.
I
they get
wanna
the
go to the
third piece.
Thieves
Like
Guild.
they're missing 2.
Maybe we should go to the Thieves Guild first.
Well, I got to scout. I'm gonna scout no matter what.
Do
I'll
I
go to the
do I
order,
know if
but-
there's like an entrance to that underground sect from the Thieves Guild, maybe, and maybe I could lead them there.
From like the new HQ, I mean, yeah, you could get there from the new HQ for sure.
All right, let's
Alright,
put our
cool.
heads together. I'm like, bros, all right, first and foremost, we know Bogdana's at the Thieves Guild, correct?
Yes.
And they're trying to look for Bogdana. They might not know where she's at. So should we go check in with the Thieves Guild and tell them, hey, the Merchants Guild is trying to kill this person?
Yes.
And
I think it'd
then-
be prudent.
I turned to Dala. I'm like, maybe you could figure out what's up with Wodan's soul. Presumably it's somewhere in there.
I mean, I'd imagine it has something to do with the Merchants Guild more so than the Thieves Guild, but we can definitely try it out.
I mean, maybe.
We
but
gotta
if
go there.
If we kill all 3 members of the Merchants Guild, the big people, he's probably good, right? So we might as well just, check our boxes.
Ooh. I look at Soren. Very astute observation.
What?
You can bargain Wodan's soul for a goal we were already going to accomplish.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. That's a great point, Atoq. I'm me, for sure. Let's do that. Right on.
All right.
Now we carry Woden.
Say that under my breath.
Good idea.
When should we go to the Thieves Guild? And I turned to Alexander. I'm like, hey, you're gonna go check out the spot, right? And then the rest of us, maybe Thieves Guild.
I mean, yeah, if I can get there by myself, directions seem kind of vague.
Shit.
You would also know, Dala Brakka, sorry, I forgot to bring this up, that to actually get into Variety itself, you need a password that is rotated quite frequently. Last time you were there, the password was, let me see.
Persephone.
The password was, the truth doesn't matter. Oh, no, excuse me. It is, even in a book of lies, sometimes you find truth.
We're
Bro,
fucked.
these
All right.
passwords are too
Yeah, we're not
complicated.
guessing this. Yeah, we're not guessing
It's
this.
gonna be Sparrow.
I definitely finished that run yesterday, by the way. I slept at 7 in the morning for that.
Can you post that? In case it's a
Yeah.
fucking riddle.
TV
was
/
the,
Rynge.
This was the the password that was the password that was used when Dala Brakka was there.
Okay. I turn. I'm like, all right. If Dala Brakka is the only one who knows the location of Variety, you should go with Alexander to show him where it's at least. I would like to go to the Order and then the Thieves Guild, and then maybe we should rendezvous. You guys want to meet back here in I don't know, 3 hours?
Dala should probably go to the Thieves Guild as he is our contact, as well as he has the vested interest in Wodan.
Okay, how about plan of attack is he goes with Alexander to take a look, he comes back, then we all go to the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
And during that time, I'll go to the Order.
Okay.
I mean, couldn't you all just come with me to Variety if we're gonna wait to go to the Thieves Guild anyway?
That's true.
I do not know how this city works, but in places that are frowned upon, typically security is tighter and more suspicious of large crowds.
I'm also not very good
Avoiding.
at sneaking around and stuff, so...
Minoscus, what say you, bud?
Malicious?
I said
Maleficent.
meniscus. Is this better? Yo, meniscus, brother. How about that one?
Hey! What's up, man?
I'll just go anywhere. Do you need me, Alexander?
I can always use you, Minoscus. You know that. And I tap him on the shoulder, and then I say,
I like belonging. I go with him. Step to his side.
"That's all right, big man. Since everybody seems to not want to go, I guess it's just me and Dala for directions, and then we'll have at it."
Okay.
I will go.
Okay.
Now we got the big thing. I thought you were
All right.
not a big fan of big crowds.
I'm not, but I do not know how that city works.
All right, the
Nice.
Four Musketeers. Let's all head out.
All right, I'll meet you
Okay.
guys back
Come
here
with me.
afterwards, and I shoot him the
Hail
finger
Mary.
guns.
Run quickly.
All right, so
Got
four of
time.
you are gonna go try to find the variety place, and then Soren is going to the order.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
You know, I forgot. A lot of people are looking for me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
Oh,
thought.
yep.
I thought that's
You need to
initially
find
why
your
you
own
wanted to
pouch.
go.
No,
He has
I'll
the
go. I
hat
don't care.
pulled down.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
take
worry.
him
My
to-
big ass tail isn't a big tail.
I'm gonna take him to the poncho place to get whatever variety.
I don't want a poncho.
I know a good place. No, there's more than that. I don't know what's
I do not have the
There's
shoulders.
more. They could tailor something in no time. Look at me. I just spin around with my poncho and sombrero.
Fabulous.
Dead rat
your-
flies off.
Is your tail identifying a mark as opposed to other lizard folk?
We could cut that off.
Considering I haven't seen a lizard folk as soon as I left my tribes.
Is that true?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one outside.
I-
It's rare for them to be outside, as well as if they're exiles, they don't have tails.
Atoq,
this is
does
true.
your tail grow back?
It does, but it's not the same. It's difficult.
I
express.
slowly reach for the axe.
It's
Find
quite painful.
It won't be that painful.
The,
Don't worry.
it does not grow the same.
Good, you'll be a different person.
Hey, do your
Like we
horns
know.
grow back? Come on, man. No, come chill, bro. We gotta
Don't
get
worry.
this
Alright,
guy
give me an
some
attack
help.
Be stealthy.
Let's go. You want to fight, bro? I'll bucket the shit out of you.
Bucket attack.
Figuratively kick the bucket and physically.
Don't
And
ask
actually-
Honzo for lizard facts. He's got too many.
Mm-hmm.
You guys made me look up the gods, so I actually do have all my shit right here.
All right, so we're rolling out.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the four of you are going to go towards a variety. You get led by Dala Brakka. Dala Brakka, you lead them kind of to the undercity of the City of Stars, which it does entail going through the sewers itself. And eventually you kind of like maneuver through the sewers to the point where you get under the entertainment district and you come to a spot that we will cut back to in a second.
Okay.
We have Soren going to the order. You make your way to the usual place, then the devotion district, kind of hidden in this like forever dark shade of the district itself. You kind of go through, you get greeted by the usual people, the representatives of the order itself, and you're led to Diari, your usual contact here. And Diari is just, oh, nice to see you, Soren. Are you here for your usual lessons?
Yeah, for sure. And also, as like a quick aside, this would be very useful if you knew this, but if not, whatever. Do you know where Variety is?
Variety, the underground establishment with the changelings.
Yeah, do you have like how good could you give me directions to that place? Just in case.
I could tell you where it is, yes.
You guys are the best. Yeah, that's all I really came for. Also, hey, is there a war between devils and demons?
She kind of like it gives a little bit of a laugh, kind of escapes her being, and she goes, yes, definitely.
Did they use like minotaurs at all? Do you know anything about that?
There is a kind of a cult society in the abyss that the demon lord Baphomet has kind of cultivated itself, and yes, they like to use minotaurs in the war.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know what kind of effects the minotaurs have? Can they like siphon the life force out of things around them?
Minotaurs in general, I mean, they're very hardy, like incredibly built creatures. They have a remarkable talent to recall different labyrinths and whatnot, which is quite handy in the abyssal plane specifically. There's a lot of labyrinths to be maneuvered around, and it's also quite good at breaking prisoners, so to speak. If you place them in these horrific labyrinths, then they'll get to talking. But as far as like whatever you were speaking of, would you say like necrotic energy and
Yeah, just
whatnot,
like
siphoning life? That doesn't seem to be an inherent Minotaur's trait, as far as I know.
Okay. Yeah. I just heard something about it today. Something came up with a lady, and she was talking about Minotaurs or whatever. So, I was just asking.
What lady?
I don't know. She was like some lady from the Caius regime. I don't really remember. She did something or other.
Do you have a name?
Yeah. Do you know like I think it was Shava?
Shava. Okay. She goes, I will take a mental note of this and consult some of our more research-based members.
Hey, speaking of research members, did you guys ever look at that egg?
Yes, we did. Did you want to like bring me? I can bring you to the scholar that looked at it to give you some information about it.
Sure. Is the information cool? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I would give it a 9.
Sure. Yeah, all right. I got a quick pit stop. We could do this. There's nothing pressing. I don't have to murder someone today for like a few hours.
For like, oh, okay, good. If you weren't murdering someone every few hours, you wouldn't really be part of this order, now would you?
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
Blood and guts everywhere. This place is sick. I high five her.
She high fives you as well.
Jesus Christ.
So she brings you to like a halfling in robes, and she goes, "This is Corin. He is one of our head scholars here and a draconic expert." And Corin kind of bows. He goes, "Yes, you were the one that brought this sun dragon egg."
Yeah, handled it. It was in the bottom of a basin. I swam with it up.
Yes, indeed. It seems like being in stasis in that basin has kind of locked it in time, so to speak. It doesn't seem to be growing or on the verge of hatching. It's kind of dormant at the moment. But I have discovered that there is kind of different type of birth points, if you will, things that will trigger the actual hatching of the egg.
Okay, you got something in mind?
Yes.
Or?
Well, there's a spot in the nearby mountains, actually. If we are able to bring it to the highest point in those mountains, I believe that there is some type of it's not exactly a volcano, so to speak, but there is some type of magma nest at the top of it. That if you dip the egg in it, there will be something that will happen, most likely a hatching. But again, this kind of thing, this kind of arcane lore is been quite lost for some time. There hasn't really been a sun dragon in millennia. So because of that, I can't be exactly sure how it will react, but that's one of the options. Another option is being witness to the birth of a new son. Obviously, that sounds pretty far-fetched and crazy, but there are ways for it to be done in the arcane world. So if you were to ever have it in the vicinity of that, it would also hatch.
One of those seems a lot easier than the other, I gotta say. A mountain doesn't seem nearly as bad as creating a sun in my, like, maybe understudied eyes.
Indeed. One is a little bit more tangible. Again, the other is kind of a little bit more versed in the arcane. But however it is hatched is going to have some type of effect on the dragon. That's kind of what I'm getting at here.
Do you know exactly what kind of effect? Like good, bad? It's gonna grow real big. It's gonna devour the world.
That's kind of the part that we are still a little lost on. We are continuing to do our research to try to find any recollections of history where this has happened, but as of right now, again, this has happened only in really ancient times. It's hard to find proper research, but we will continue.
Is there like a known temperament on sun dragons? Is it gonna come out and be like a sun dragon bro, or is it gonna come out and be like real angry?
Again, I think that is all dependent on how exactly it is hatched. So if you are to be the one to take up these responsibilities, you will have the influence on whether it comes out a sun dragon bro, as you put it, or angry.
I mean, if it hangs out with me, it'll be cool as a cucumber. All right. Yeah, I could maybe. Yeah, if you guys need anything, you need to make this happen. I carried it out of the thing. I might as well finish the job.
Well, I mean, by all means, if you are confident enough to take the egg now, you can have it. But
No.
the longer you leave it in our possession, the more we'll find out about it.
Yeah, you guys can look a little bit more. I either need to figure out what I'm going to the mountain or creating a sun.
Indeed. And if there's any other type of like hatching rituals found, we will be sure to inform you.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how to create a sun. That's going to be really tough.
Yes, definitely. It's not a normal arcane feat by any means.
Like, how strong of a person do I have to find to create a sun?
Well, I mean, from what I've read and researched, it can be done in a variety of different ways, whether it be some type of person that was blessed by a deity and some type of champion of the sun gods, or some type of device that could, somehow harness lights itself and then manipulate it into a sun of some sort.
Champion of the sun, huh?
It's a variety of ways to do it.
All right, I'll think on it for sure. Cool. Hey, you keep researching, keep up the good work. Let me know if there's any news.
Will do.
I'm gonna head back to the forge.
Okay.
And speak with Arius.
Arius? He says, "Oh, my boy, you're here for another lesson, are you?"
All right, I just want to say from the beginning, I'm not gonna fuck this one up.
Oh,
I'm
all right.
feeling good.
If you say so, then. And he kind of starts planning out the lesson and giving it to you. Do me a favor, roll what we've been doing, which is like the blacksmith's tools check. So it's your proficiency plus your intelligence, which is 0, I know.
Yep.
With advantage, but also take a +2 since you prepped the night before.
Okay.
And advantage came from the last attempt.
Okay. So,
you need a 12.
Well, with proficiency, right? So 20.
Mm-hmm. So you got 20 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. You begin to hammer out the lesson and kind of gather more of the enchantment style of like blacksmithing that Arius kind of got distracted with teaching you last time and kind of went on his own little rants and didn't really pay as much attention as he should have. And he seems to be very on point this time around, and you pick up everything that he's putting down very naturally. And the lesson goes by super quick, actually. It's probably like done in about 30, 45 minutes. And he goes, "My boy, you're quite impressive this time around."
You know, I prepped real hard for this one for sure. I was ready, and you're a great teacher. Nice work, man. I high five him.
Appreciate it indeed. He goes, "You are progressing at a very nice pace. Only a few more lessons, and you should be able to do this yourself."
That's what I'm talking about. And I will grab up all my gear and shit, and then go to wherever she told me Variety was.
Variety? Okay, so you want to head towards Variety? All right.
Yeah, unless they have anything else. I don't know if Diari has anything.
No, DR doesn't have anything else for you. But as you leave, you do hear Glostig, the satyr, actually talk up.
Shit.
Goes, "Not even gonna say hi to me then."
Hey, what up, bro? I thought you were doing a bunch of drugs or something.
I mean, I'm always doing a bunch of drugs. That's my secret, Soren.
What the fuck? All right, that's cool, bro. I guess you should be careful about
the
that.
drug Hulk.
Yeah, that seems like
I'm always high. I'm high.
that seems like really
Like
dangerous.
Clayton Bixby.
Yeah.
Oh wait, not Clayton Bixby. I'm so fucking stupid.
That's the wrong one.
Tyrone.
That's,
Tyrell. Yeah,
Tyrone.
sorry.
brother. Come
I'm just
on,
like,
man.
Played Bigsby. That's
hey,
Wrong character.
Hey, Glostic. Hey, what up, bro? I thought you said it was gonna be a while until we did a lesson or whatever. You were like, let me do a bunch of drugs and stuff, and I'll catch you maybe in forever. I thought you were gone.
It hasn't been like a month.
It's been a day.
Oh shit. Well, you know, getting adjusted from the Feywild isn't the easiest thing to do.
I've been here a week and I know what a day feels like.
But have you done as many drugs as me?
Never, actually, no.
Exactly. Well, don't worry. We don't have to get anything done today. I'm plenty to be busy with. But next time, you're going to infiltrate the upper class.
The upper, yeah, for sure. I could probably do that. Doesn't seem so bad.
Yes. We've slummed it out, and now we are going to dine with the richest folks in the City of Stars.
Cool. The food's probably great. All right,
Take me
yeah.
with you.
My taste buds are shot, so
You really should see a doctor for sure. The next time I see you, you should get like a checkup or something, bro. I'm a little concerned for your I was gonna say like body, but also morals for sure. You should really see somebody.
you are gonna have to let that morals thing go if you want to be a successful spy, Soren.
I don't know about that. I think I'll be okay. All right, man. You have a great day. Catch you around, Broham.
Oh, I will. And he trots off.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I just want to. The order today has promoted constant murder and abandoning your morals.
Yeah.
All right.
You were not here for any of that.
I'm not here. I know.
They seem great. I don't know. You're so standoffish. You're like, ew, murder.
Drug-induced time dilation.
Yeah, like they literally can slow down and speed up time at will through drugs. Like I don't know what to tell you. You're not gonna be you're not the makings of a Sun champion. I'll find someone else. I gotta go for
All
it.
right. So, as Soren checks out of the Order HQ in the City of Stars, we cut back to the underground facility that the rest of the party is trying to get into. So again, you kind of come around a corner of the sewers, and once you do, you just kind of come upon, like, you remember like the weird monster street market in Hellboy 2?
Yeah, the that was kind of like the Feywild.
That place is tight.
Yeah, kind of a little bit like that. So it's a kind of like a black market, a lot of street vendors around here. But I mean, yeah, this down here is like a lot of monstrous creatures. In general, you see a lot of creatures in the City of Stars that would have sunlight sensitivity. Like you've seen drow, you've seen goblins, a lot of stuff like that that naturally lurk in the dark, and even here more so. And yeah, they have like a bunch of stands, and some are like selling different body parts from creatures and drugs and different like banned alcohols, and there's just a bunch of stuff down here. And this is kind of like the intro to this like underground subsection of the City of Stars. And you kind of lead your way through them. Again, you've been here before, Dala Brakka specifically. None of the rest of you have. And then this is a place that leads to many of the establishments that are down here, one of which being Variety. And you kind of come to this like neon sign type building, but all it really is like it's like a pink neon Variety sign on the top of like a steel door with one of those things that opens up so you can see the person's eyes. Do you want to like go straight to the door, or what do you guys want to do?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. I'm first off. As we were coming there, I was letting Minoscus know about how exiles don't have tails, and they ritualize. They like cut them off themselves in dishonor and shit like that. And then I also let him know that since we're going underground, there's mutated lizard folk that don't have tails that live underground, and they're really scary. But I've never seen one.
Oh, are you excited to finally maybe find one?
No, they are heinous creatures, and I will be keeping an eye out for them.
Okay. He's telling me all this. I'm like, just cut off your tail. No biggie.
He's trying to help.
And as soon as we get down there, I am looking for.
the lizards?
Yeah, if there's any fucked up lizard people down here,
Give me a
I'd be surprised.
I also all these. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Your roll.
22. Sorry.
22. Okay, did you want to say something, Jeremy?
Yeah. With the Variety, is there like around the building like any exits? Like, how many exits does the place have? Is there any like secret exits that I know about from being in here?
Give me a history check.
Has he
Go
ever
ahead.
been inside?
Yes.
No, I'm asking for him. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
An 11.
An 11. No secret entrances or exits that you can remember. A lot of the time, you were very much watched and controlled while you were in the variety, and any type of like entrance or exit that you were a part of was heavily like regulated and guarded. There is one other like entrance and exit that you know about that's not this present steel door with the little eye thing, that is mainly used to like funnel in and out employees being changelings that they're forcing into the situation. So like there's that, but you wouldn't know how to get there from here.
Do I?
Only from inside itself.
But the staff members themselves don't really change, like outside of like the changelings, right? Do I have any recollection of people that work there?
Yeah, you would.
So I would know their form.
I was gonna ask that.
In like what way? Like, are you talking about like changeling employees
I mean, like the regular staff, the actual staff members that aren't changelings.
that aren't changelings? Yeah, I mean, you would. Yeah, you would know what they look like.
Cool. All right. Great to know.
Okay. So then Atoq, you said a 22, right? Looking for these
Yeah.
butcher folk. So as you guys are kind of like going through this night market and where variety is and various other establishments, you see like a vendor, and you can't really see their tail necessarily, but it is a lizard folk, and he seems to be hawking something. He's just like, come get it, the rarest tails you'll ever eat.
I'll walk over.
He goes, oh shit, I haven't seen one of my own in a while. You looking to get into some cannibalism?
Casual cannibalism.
Uh,
And he looks at his like vendor thing, and it's just a bunch of like lizard tails for sure.
I say, how long have you been away?
It was, it's been a little while now.
I see why you were exiled.
Well, that's not very nice to say.
No.
Well, move along then, or pay for some tail.
I'll pray for you. And
I knew.
I'll move along. This is the first fucker I see in my traps.
Do you see it afterwards, or are you saying this guy's the first person you see from your clan? I see.
From this, I don't know what clan
Yeah.
it's from. but-
Yeah.
Does the guy he was talking to have a tail?
You'd have to like maneuver around to try to see.
Yeah, I didn't
Do your
look.
perception check.
I want to see if he has a tail.
Can I do it too? I want to see.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have one, he's cutting your tail off. Oh my god, another
Fuck.
natural 20? You're a fucking cheater.
Okay, I didn't see, but
This guy Elder.
someone-
Natural 20 again.
There's a mirror, and he looks and another mirror, and it points directly at the.
Yeah, you catch the perfect reflections on the different shiny metal objects, and you notice that in the back, he does not seem to have a tail.
Does it look chopped
It doesn't-
off?
No, it does not look chopped off.
Oh shit!
He's a different breed.
Hey, Atoq. I think he's one of those mutated lizards. That tail, it doesn't look like it was chopped off. It just looks like it's not there.
Concerning. I look at him again. I'm just taking a mental note of what he looks like. The stories of them are very bad.
Yeah, as you take a look at him again, and because the last thing you said to him was "I'll pray for you," and then he didn't respond, but you like look at him again, and he goes, "Yeah, Mama won't save you down here."
oh boy.
Do I see any tailed lizards or anything around here? Like, where did he get these tails from?
Give me a perception check. See if there's like any active lizard bodies just stacked up and then are missing tails.
9.
Yeah, as he's walking away too, I just want to just keep an eye out for any skitterings of a lizard that, like, if they're. I don't want him to kidnap Atoq. essentially.
Okay. Give me a perception check too. 9. You do not see any like lizard folk around here. Really, there doesn't seem to be many shopping around or anything like that.
14.
14. Okay, so we'll use that as like an active like tracker to make sure that the talk's not getting ran up on or anything like that.
Can I pray and then be like, just in my head, Mother, I know I am not of the Night Wardens, but am I to kill this being?
Give me a religion check.
She's like, oh hell yeah.
Bad. Oh shit, my religion's out of control. 16.
Oh wow. So you get a 16. A sense of like slight aggression comes over you. But it's more of like a time and a place feeling, and this is not the time nor place.
I understand. Thank you. Yeah, I'll turn away, and I'm gonna try and while they scout everything from now on, I'm gonna try and find just random shops that have cool shit.
Okay.
But that's it.
I'm
All
staring
right.
at his tail, just making sure it doesn't just escape my eye all of a sudden.
Gotcha. You're keeping an eye on his tail. You guys, are you specifically Atoq, are looking for different random trinkets and shops and whatnot?
Just
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. Give me a perception check, and then what are you two doing, Dala and Alexander?
I am going to focus my attention back to the door and wait till I see somebody come out, like a single person that's not with a group or anything, just somebody by himself that looks like he is partaking of variety rather than working for them or with them.
Absolutely. Okay. So yeah, that doesn't take too long. Probably about 5 to 7 minutes. You do see like a middle-aged male humanoid come out, kind of like in work attire. He probably does work on the surface somewhere in like some type of like kind of a salaryman get up. It's kind of vibe you're getting from him.
I
And
think
he
we
just,
have
like,
Mark, gentlemen. You see that guy over there just came out? He probably knows the password.
Should we rough him up?
Yeah, we should get him alone first, though. Maybe we could just talk him out of it rather than, abuse him right off the bat. But I mean, if that fails, yeah, we can have at it.
Okay. I go back to staring at Atoq.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
What's up?
I pretty much nod in approval with Alexander's plan.
All right. So you guys target your mark while this is happening. Atoq, you are searching and scouring for different type of shops and vendors and whatnot. Are you looking for anything specific here, or just looking for a little cool trinket things?
Anything different from what I can find from the surface, I guess.
Ooh, okay. So you're
When in
looking
Rome.
for like some black market specific things. Okay. Give me an insight check.
Oh boy, not great rolls. 5.
5. Okay. So you come across a variety of things, right? There's a little trinkets. They're just kind of disturbing in a way. Definitely seem like occult type of trinkets. Used maybe for some like dark rituals. You do have like come upon a plethora of different type of drugs and stuff like that. You don't really are not familiar with it. You can't really pinpoint what does what or anything like that. You also come across like a type of fungi vendor that has like a bunch of like glowing fungi and stuff that doesn't seem to be like anything that looks like on the surface.
Oh, can I? Okay, I want to buy 2 things. Can I go to the drug vendor and just be like, "What is your cheapest drug?" I
Ooh,
like
the
one
cheapest
drug.
drug.
Boy.
The
Give me
cheapest
one
drug
drug.
here. All right. It's found in plethora in the City of Stars. It's called moon wheat.
Moon wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Evil.
Grows specifically right under the starlight. Real easy to harvest here.
I will have one.
Oh, just one?
I look around. Yes.
Usually they come in like little jars.
One jar?
One jar of moon wheat. Okay. Anything else?
No.
One jar of moon wheat. All right. 20 gold.
That is a lot.
Jesus.
That's very expensive.
Sure. I'll pay him 19 and 1 copper.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
This is the place to do it. Oh my fucking god, I'm rolling so bad. 12.
12?
Roll 3.
I rolled bad too. He goes, all right, thank you for your business. And he just like puts the coins in his pocket without even looking at them.
Plus 9. Cool. I got a jar of moon wheat.
Moon wheat, yes.
Okay. Let me write that down real quick. And then for the mushroom guy,
Yes.
can I go up to them
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, greetings. I need poison.
Ooh, what type of poison? What do you want it to do to the subject?
Harm.
Lethally?
Sure.
Lethal harming poison. Brings out like a little vial of like this neon purple liquid. He goes, this will be a pretty penny, but it will for sure put whoever you're looking to put in the ground.
Okay.
Alrighty, 80 gold for this vial.
Does it have a name?
Oh, yes, it does. It is called Purple Scythe.
How big's the vial?
It's like this. I don't know. A little bit bigger than that.
A beaker.
I'm trying to think how many applications can I get out of this vial?
Oh, he'd probably tell you this is like one dosage worth.
One time thing?
Yeah.
How potent is it?
It will kill most things. You know, if they're extra powerful, maybe have some trouble. But if moderate to low strength, for sure, kaput.
It just stops them.
Oh yes, it completely corrupts their nervous system, and they pretty much melt from within.
Can I inside check, or if
Sure.
I know of this poison? I've never heard of it. I don't think it's gonna.
You can give me an insight and like nature check.
Okay, insight is 14, and then nature is 9. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Okay, so yeah, you haven't heard of it yourself. Inside 14. Yeah, I mean he might be like embellishing a little bit, but from what you can tell, he seems pretty confident in this stuff.
I will take 2.
Ooh, 160. I'll give you 150 gold for 2.
What about 200 for 3?
Give me a persuasion check.
Jesus.
Persuasion 11.
And then he goes, this stuff is not the easiest to produce, I would
How
have
much
to
for 3?
3. Would say about 220.
Okay.
Ooh, you'll take it then.
Yes. And I will
Alright.
pay him the 220.
220. All right. This, if this is the start to a continuous venture, I mean, you tell your friends that you get your poisons from Bruno, and we can work out a deal in the future.
It seems odd that the supplier of deadly weapons would want his name widespread, but I shall do so.
Well, I mean, your friends are those that lurk down here, correct?
No.
Oh. Well, don't tell the cops. Thanks.
Okay. So I got 3 vials of purple scythe.
Purple Scythe.
Hitting that purple sign.
Purple scythe, it's going to give me. I love Gordow.
Side note, Honzo went to the underground while I was in the order and thought about murder and drugs. Just thought I'd point that out.
I bought the drugs for you.
Murder and drugs. Just throwing that out there.
I was really hoping when he said 220, you're gonna be like, all right, how much for 4?
What about
Murder
5?
and drugs.
I can't get this stuff up above. I'm not gonna be shamed.
I'm not either.
So you managed to get the poison. So you kind of gather that you're keeping an eye on the tail, Minoscus. I would say you're still kind of working your way there at this point, Soren. You're
Look at my
almost
ass.
there. Yeah, just staring at your ass, basically. Alexander and Dala Brakka, how do you guys want to proceed on this mark?
Hey, Dala, try and act a little bit woozy and sweet talk the password out of him first. You know, come at him with hey, man, I'm trying to, get some action at Variety. You don't happen to know this week's password, do you? And if that don't work, we'll give him the old one too, and skedaddle his hide.
Sure, I can definitely handle that.
I take the form of a orange-haired humanoid with some. I would say like I got like a work shirt on and some like work slacks and whatnot. It's a little rustled at the top. I kind of unbuttoned. Like I just got off work and I'm just kind of like, kind of chilling. Can I use Can I cast prestidigitation to kind of give off an aroma of drinking after a long day at work?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You and Alexander, give me perception checks.
19.
I got a 19 as well.
Okay. So you both, like after you kind of transform and get like ready to go towards this mark, you both kind of are like looking around kind of near this mark. You notice two individuals kind of like on separate ends of the alley of the market peg this transformation and start running, like walking towards you.
Oh, we're underground, dude.
Yep.
You are right at the changeling facility.
I sleight of hand, drop a smoke grenade.
And that's where we'll take a quick break.
This guy Jeremy says, I walk to the area where they capture changelings and I use my
I
changeling
thought it'd be
ability.
more accepted here.
Hell
No,
no.
they
absolutely
enslaved
not.
them down here.
That guy's a fucking asshole, both of them.
Your kind is enslaved here. You can't come here and show that you're this kind of person.
Hey, smell my butt. Okay, I gotta go.
I'll be right back.
Someone's going to be smelling your butt if you get enslaved. So be careful.
This is
Just looking
my
at his
butt.
butt.
All right, you guys ready to come back?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to come
Yeah,
back. Bam. What's up, everybody? Welcome back from Ye Olden Break. Jeremy and Alexander, good luck.
Indeed.
I'll
Why
be
don't you use my
fine.
tournament name, brother?
So, how many smoke grenades do you have left, by the way?
2.
Is it 2 with this one?
What?
Yeah, I got a full stack after we went back from Molly.
Stack? 6?
4.
Or 4? 4?
Yeah.
And
I
you
only
only
have one.
2?
I've used 2 since I got the full stack from Molly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you
So,
got
yeah.
more from Molly.
Yeah. I used all the ones that I bought from fucking.
Okay, so
What's
this is
his
a
face?
fresh 4. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the record show Fog Cloud is the best spell.
Gotcha. So you immediately peg these two gentlemen that don't seem to have any markings or something that identify them as employees of Variety, but you definitely, both of you, immediately notice them booking it towards your direction as soon as the transformation happens. And you, realizing that, Alexander, throw down the smoke grenade, and let's all roll initiative, shall we?
Shit.
Sweet
Make
Jesus.
sure-
Like
make sure-
basically at the same time they saw him, because I saw him changing too, is when I tried to drop him.
Okay, I gotcha. So let me see.
Son of a bitch.
I'm rolling 10s.
17.
Beat a 21, you fucking fucks.
I don't need to roll, right?
I'm looking up.
Oh, you don't need to roll, no.
Yeah, I figured I'm
Everybody
not
else
there yet.
needs to roll, though.
Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Move all these turns. And then let me put you guys on this map.
Anthony, I'm going to need you to kill everybody.
Oh my god! Don't say that.
Let it rip.
Everybody includes you guys, so you might want
Aim for their tails.
Careful with the word.
Oh, reward that.
I'm gonna go take the tails and throw at them.
All right, so I added you guys on the turn order. So enter your initiatives for me, if you will, and I'm gonna roll these guys.
Two fucking, I don't even know, giants, like actual giants run at us.
There might be fucking Fomorians down here. We don't know.
Like that.
On the
We
ground,
just
bro.
see them from down the street. They're like, oh, these guys aren't too bad, and then they just grow exponentially as they come to us.
They're all laying
They're
down.
Duragar. They can just change their shape.
And what'd you get? You got $17. Okay.
Yeah.
The dirt card.
Just
So start off, Alexander. You drop the smoke grenade. It begins to billow up. What do you want to do?
Hide.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
24.
Very
This
good.
is like in the middle of the market, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay.
he's gonna
Dala
Assassin's
Brakka.
Creed.
Do you want me to make a sleight of hand for see if they notice me dropping the smoke grenade?
Sure.
Fuck. 12.
So,
Wasted the 20.
okay. So you drop the smoke grenade. The smoke begins to billow up. Dala Brakka, you see Alexander do this and kind of like make some maneuvers. It's hard to see because as soon as he does it, the smoke just begins to billow up the area, making it very heavily obstructed for everybody's vision. It's hard to tell where he goes, but it is your turn now.
I transform into Alexander. Wait, oh,
Named
That's
up.
pretty
Okay.
much-
Gonna strike both of you down.
I'm transforming into Alexander in the smoke. In the smoke, though. Am I like hidden from like? Am I out of sight of like everybody? In the smoke.
This place where you being at the center of the smoke is heavily obstructed. So as far as you know, yeah, people are not able to see into the smoke area.
Damn. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna transform into Alexander and kind of what was in my surrounding area before the smoke went off? Like, were we in an alleyway towards like the to Variety? I don't remember what like the
It's like an open night market. So there's a lot of just like different by alleys. I mean like street alleyways of vendors. Like so around you constantly are just like vendors with a bunch of stuff and like some stores that are like enclosed.
I'm trying to angle myself. I try to look around and angle myself where I could possibly like hide behind maybe Minoscus or as far away from the two individuals as possible. So like maybe
You
like
can't see Minoscus right now, and you can't see the two individuals anymore either, because you're in the middle of the smoke. So like all you can really see around you is the smoke, and you have the memory of what everything looked like before the smoke went up.
shit. Don't I wouldn't have like memory of so okay, never mind. I was gonna say if I knew where Minoscus was prior to all this happening. But
Yeah, you could start trying to move that direction.
I would like to do that. Well, yeah.
Okay. Give me a history check.
Ooh, 17.
17? Okay. So you try to like kind of put a picture of your mind of what exactly the layout of this place was before the smoke started to blow up. You head into the direction you are pretty confident that Minoscus and Atoq are in. Let me see. How big is the smoke cloud, did we say? Is 40 feet diameter?
It's like,
It's 30.
yeah,
Or well, no.
Oh.
Diameter? I don't think it's 30. Hold on, let me check.
it's 20 radius.
I think it's a
so,
60-foot
yeah.
diameter, right?
Oh, is it? Oh.
Dang.
Oh wait, I have it. What the fuck am I doing?
I have it too. I just gotta find it.
I
It's
got
under
it. Fog
grenade
cloud
smoke.
is a 20-foot radius. So yeah, 40-foot diameter.
Okay.
So okay. So from you and the position you're in right now, which would probably be in the middle of it, You move your full movement. You would be able to get out of the cloud of smoke if you so choose. Do you want to get out of the cloud of smoke proper?
Would that mean like Minoscus and them are out of the smoke as well? I'd imagine so.
They're not in the smoke.
They weren't like close to us at all, really, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. I want to try to get out of that smoke as soon as possible. That was towards Minoscus.
Okay, so you get out of the smoke kind of towards Minoscus. You're probably at the end of that about 15 feet away from Minoscus and Atoq, who are out of the smoke all the way. And yeah, you come out of the smoke. Give me a perception check.
Oh, 22.
22. So yeah, you immediately peg where Minoscus and Atoq are. You do not know where Alexander is still. And you see the two people that were like moving towards you. You get a better look at them now as well. They're two hobgoblins. And they start coming towards you. And they kind of like get taken aback and stop for a second at the smoke and then see you come out of the smoke. And they start heading towards you as Alexander. Anything else?
I'm just kidding. No, that's my turn.
Okay. So the first one, takes out like a it looks like kind of a crossbow type thing, but on the end of it you don't see like a crossbow bolt. But they shoot you. They try to shoot you. Oh, that's gonna hit. Probably 20 to hit.
Yes.
It wasn't natural. That's why I said probably.
Fucking DM bullshit. Oh, that's gonna hit.
What do you want from me?
Go ahead and just take this damage.
Yeah. So you take 5 piercing damage.
Oh god.
As like a razor sharp like bolo comes at you and wraps around your ankles. So you take 5 points of like piercing damage, and you are prone and you're prone basically. And you are not grappled or restrained, but your movement speed is pretty hindered, probably halved during this. Minoscus, your turn.
All right. Well, I try to speak to the Atoq. They're trying to get your tail. Oh, run!
I say get the lizard.
I turned back.
Oh shit!
Is he gone? Is the lizard gone?
The lizard that was dealing lizard tails?
Yeah.
No, he's watching this whole ordeal.
All
Yeah.
right. I look
Not for
confused and I
long.
look around. Do I see Dala? Or I guess Alexander being captured?
You do see Alexander, yes.
It's weird. He's so good at hiding usually.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, how did you get caught so easily? Okay, I'm guessing these guys are like looking to try to capture him or something because
so you see the bolos like wrap around his ankles, and they are looking to like grab him and probably take him somewhere.
All right. Can I get to him with my movement speed?
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably about
I-
50 feet away from him, so that's no problem.
I will prioritize trying to break the bolos so that way he can
Okay.
move free.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics, okay.
23. 23? Oof, okay. So you do take 2 points of piercing damage, as this like the bolo I get is just like razor sharp, and you could see like there's just pieces of razor and metal just like shoved into the ankles of Alexander, quote unquote.
My leg.
Yeah, because of this, and like pulling it off, you do it with that 23. You like yank it and destroy it, but your hands do get a little bit bloody in the process. You take 2 piercing damage, but you are freed now from the bolos that restrained you, Dala Brakka. You are still prone though. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a full action, right?
Yes. You want to do a bonus action?
I don't think I could do anything that's special right now. No.
Okay. All right. So the other one sees this. They're gonna try to. You look like a pretty big threat, Minotaur man. I think he's gonna try to shoot you.
Whoa.
Ooh, big miss. Yeah, roll like a total of 9 at a time. So you can see also like the other one has a similar crossbow and aims it towards you this time, but it just you manage to dodge out of the way, see it coming as you rip this off. Atoq, it is your turn.
How far is the lizard, the Yorks?
Oh, that guy is. I mean, he's probably about 20 feet away from you.
What's his stall look like? Does he have like a cloth thing overhead, or what's going on with his stall?
It's pretty bare bones. It's more just like a wooden tray, like a big ass wooden tray filled with like lizard tails.
Is there anything behind him?
Behind him, like another vendor.
Okay, and my plan is I want to go behind him, hide, then jump over this other vendor and stab him in the head.
Yeah, you could try to do that for sure.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check.
27.
Oh,
Okay, you feel pretty hidden.
Okay, I'm gonna run behind this other merchant, just straight up, get up on all this shit, and then leap over, and then just stab down with my sword
It's Assassin's Creed shit.
at this lizard.
Okay, yeah, and this vendor that's behind him has like all these like exotic like liquors and stuff like that. And you just he's like, "Hey, sonny boy, you want anything?" You just like swim over him, like NFL swim over him, and just whoop pow, stab this guy in the back. Give me the attack roll.
Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Now is not the time and place. But now it is.
Now it's time. There's a sign. 20.
It's a sign. 20 hits.
It's pretty good. 14 damage.
14 damage. So you like hop over, stab him in the neck, and he goes, oh, turns around. He's like, "Oh, you son of a mama's bitch!" Oh! And he like, oh, yeah, is ready to fight you.
All right.
Oh, I thought he was raging. I was like, oh shit.
he sucks the soul out of everyone around him.
You like me.
Let me add one more. He's so he'll also be added to the initiative now.
Oh man.
Roll a 12.
The order was very peaceful compared to this, by the way. Just want to point that out. Very peaceful.
And you hit him for 14, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Atoq, that is your turn. Alexander.
The coat is coming off and getting like stuffed in the backpack.
Okay.
The hat is getting stuffed under my shirt. And I'm casually walking out the way I came.
I will say, you wouldn't know this, but for clarification purposes for everybody, Dala Brakka's version of Alexander does not have the hat either.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't make the hat. True.
The glamour style leather does not extend to the hair.
Oh.
Okay.
I had this issue before.
Indeed. So just to clarify.
I had glamour-studded leather on my
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right. So yeah, and I'm casually walking back the way I came.
Okay. So you walk back the way you came. Give me another stealth check. You're doing this casual stealth.
25.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you definitely kind of have managed to get away from this incident. Dala Brakka, you are prone. Minoscus just ripped your bolos off, so you can now move freely. But you do have to spend half your movement to stand up if that's what you want to do.
I do wish to stand up.
Okay. So you have 15 feet of movement left. What do you want to do?
Now we have 2.5 people coming at me, right? Or at least towards our party.
Just
We have
Well,
3 4.
Atoq is not a.
I have my own thing going on.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing on the
that's
side.
unrelated to you right now, completely.
Definitely.
Nobody has any idea that he's with us.
He's just stabbing a guy, yeah. It's a lizard on a
Yeah, I'm
lizard.
just- it's just-
Just complete chaos broke out for no reason.
If I was there.
Oh,
Real smooth.
let me think. I do want to try to move. And do I spot? I'm imagining I don't spot Alexander by his face or anything anywhere near.
No, not right now. You can give me a perception check. You're gonna have to roll really high though.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If I don't recognize them, it's fine. I'm gonna move. What, 15 feet? You said?
Yeah, you have 15 feet of movement.
I'm gonna move back towards Minoscus, and I'm gonna tell him, "Hey, it's it's your boy Dala. I might have made a no-no and changed out in the open.
Well, I think we should probably get out of here. Hinting him to dash on out. Just dash.
I mean, that would be highly advised at this point, but the problem is these little hobgoblin things are pretty adamant about capturing another changeling.
They look slow. Just go. Look fat.
That's pretty much my turn.
Okay.
I'm moving more and more.
Wait. He hasn't made an
out.
action. I mean, if you, that's what I'm trying to hint
I mean,
at. If you want to leave.
Yeah, you could dash.
Okay, then I will attempt to do so. Actually,
You got 30 feet
Okay,
of movement.
yeah, and you're the one.
how would that work out? How would that work out though? Considering like my previous condition, I guess.
You would get like,
30 extra, right?
yeah, I believe the dash would be 30. So you basically move a total of 45 feet on this turn.
Okay. Okay.
So you're gonna start going back like away from all this, like to the regular sewers. Is that where you're trying to run towards, or where you
I'm trying to like zigzag through all of the entire like marketplace, and then try to find a spot where I can maybe like change back into something else. That's the plan.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Let's see. Whoop. 15.
15. Okay. So you start try to get away from these folks. Give me a stealth check.
Whoop. 6.
Okay.
Even the digital dice went from 17 to 3. You stupid fucking.
I like. Okay, so you start to try to find some place to maybe change and have them lose your trail. I like that. I like the idea of just cutting to Soren real quick, like whistling, heading towards this marketplace. Yeah, just go trot along, not happy, and then we cut back to the chaos. And we see one of the hobgoblins again. Let me see here. Yeah, it does manage to kind of track you down and try to pop off another shot with its bolo crossbow. Oh, natural 19.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
You know it's not Alexander because he couldn't hide.
For 8 piercing damage.
And
again, the bolos like wrap around your ankles, and you are like rounded prone, and your movement is halved. Minoscus, it is your turn.
How are they such accurate shots?
Can I spot anything around the stalls that would slow these down? You know, some caltrops or. I'm not that smart, so maybe something more simple.
Your axe.
Like something.
Cut him in half. Go kill him.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Just starts turning over food
6.
carts.
6. Turning over food carts. You don't see any caltrops or anything like that, but there does seem to be like a little small goblin that's like selling these, like he's like, it will get the spikiest snacks in the Undercity, and then you can see there's just like a vendor of like these little slugs that have like these weird spikes at the bottom of them.
I will toss him like really quickly, like 2 gold, and then just grab a bunch and just throw it in the path.
Okay. So he goes, yeah, so you like throw the 2 gold. He's like, oh shit. And then you just grab a bunch and throw them in the paths of the hobgoblins. Okay. And he goes, oh, that's more than 2 golds worth, buddy.
I throw him a copper.
What the? Yeah. So, but you do that. You put like these like spiked slugs in front of the hobgoblins. All right. Do you want to do anything else?
Is that going to be my action?
That was a regular action. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I was going to try to pick up Dala, or I guess Alexander, but.
I mean, he knows it's me.
How narrow is this alleyway / market? I mean, I'm trying to slow him.
Yeah, it's probably like between the 2 sides of the vendors. It's not very big. It's probably like 12 feet.
12 feet. Can I body block 2 people? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna run back to Alexander and get ready to maybe, hopefully next year, if he can't break out, just pick him up and just start bucking it.
Okay, gotcha. And now we are to one of the hobgoblins here. He's gonna try to.
I wanted you to throw the goblin at him.
He'd have been a real
that would've been
beast.
such a better play.
This hobgoblin like laser focused on Dala Brakka as Alexander, like just starts running at it and immediately like steps on these slug spikes, just like and like grabs at his foot and is just like hopping there. Like his movement is done. He does not make his deck save, so he is like sitting there, probably around. You moved about 45 feet and you put it at the beginning of his turn, so he's like 45 feet away from you still. Minoscus and Alexander or Dala Brakka. But the other one is closer because it came after his turn. He's probably like only like 15 feet away. And then it is the lizard's turn. He goes, "Oh, you mama's boy, motherfucker!" And he's gonna try to hit you. Does 15 hit?
Nope.
And one more. Or does 24 hit?
Sure does.
That's gonna hit.
He gonna die.
He gonna die.
It go rain.
It go
You
rain.
take 7 piercing damage as he stabs you with a dagger, and then you feel like a poison kind of go through you as you get stabbed. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Bye bye.
What do you think he gets these lizard
14.
tails?
14. Okay, so you succeed. You are not poisoned. You take half the damage, which is only 5 poison damage.
Okay.
Not bad.
Just half my life.
And it is
If
now
you
your turn.
die, that is not my fault.
It is.
If you die in this fight, it is not my fault.
Not true.
How's he looking after I
What do
stabbed
you mean
him?
not true?
He looks crazed.
Cool. I'm gonna take Rorg's pouch filled with the
Okay.
silver dust. Bonus
Yes.
action. I want to throw a bunch in his fucking mouth, face, eyes,
Okay.
everything.
Yeah. All right. You do that. Here, you let me give him a saving throw. Rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god,
He eats it
he
whole.
loves it.
Stares at it.
So you like throw this bag of dust, silver dust in his face, and he just like opens his eyes, opens his mouth. He's just like, "Oh, the rush!"
Oh god, you powered him up.
He's gonna kill you. I'm gonna show up and be like, lizard tail. This looks familiar.
It didn't have to be. It didn't have to be this way.
You remember the foreshadowing range?
He's a little beefed up, huh?
He's all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Come at you like a spider monkey.
Where's
Cream rises to the top.
so okay? Here's my question. I'm fighting this guy. Where is everyone else around me?
Gone.
God.
Them two
Like-
are gone. Is Alexander near me? But he's stealth.
Alexander's still. You don't know where the fuck Alexander is.
Okay. I look around. No one's around me. I'll
Mother's near you.
Always.
She is. Sorry.
No. Take it. This is a really like a situation none of us saw coming. So by all means, take your time.
I'm debating whether to dodge or disengage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. I mean, those are two very like logical choices to make here. To give you a rough idea of where Minoscus and Alexander Dala Brakka are, they're probably about, I would say like a good 40 feet away from you specifically.
Is there anywhere I can climb within 30 feet?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's
That
like
would-
you can climb on like different vendors, but there's also within 30 feet like actual like some of the closed shops and like a bit of a rooftop if you want to get up there and try to start running away that way.
Yeah, I think I have to kite him. I'm gonna disengage and try and get up on a rooftop. That's hard for him to get up on.
Okay.
He's a lizard, bro. He's got a climbing speed.
He's gonna chase
Lizards don't
your
have
ass.
climbing speed. I
He's gonna
have climbing
chase
speed.
your ass.
That's what I'm gonna try and do. Yeah.
And he's gonna absorb the AC from the fucking rock he's on.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Zorbo lizard.
So yeah, I'm gonna be like, as he absorbs the silver. I'm just, I don't know shit about these things. So I'm gonna just be like, well, I screwed up, and then I'm going to disengage, and then just straight fucking run for a close shop, and then just leap up it, just fucking climb up on top, and then just be on top.
Perfect. Okay. So you're like on top of this like nondescript store. You're not even sure what's inside, but you do manage to kind of like scurry away from this guy. And I mean, yeah, his eyes are like bulging out of his head. His pupils are dilated. Like he is coming after you for sure.
Oh shit!
He's gonna try to.
Oh, damn, he gets 19 AC from the fucking metal pounder. Holy shit!
This the Night Serpent's blessing.
Alexander, it is your turn.
Help.
I take a fucking quick look at the situation. Do I see Atoq fighting to the death against some random person at a stall?
What's your passive perception?
20.
Yeah, you would definitely see that.
Okay, and I see Minoscus and Dala, who looks like me for some fucking reason.
I panicked.
Fighting for their life.
Oh, excuse me. I panicked.
Yes,
You turned into the
see all
only
this.
other person they saw when the smoke grenade went off.
Do I see the dude that we were originally after
Do you
anywhere
know
in the
my
vicinity?
intelligence? My intelligence is fucking low. Okay, I'm at a 9.
The original mark, you do, yes, with the passive perception of 20, you would see the original mark like kind of stumbling away from this incident, but curiously like constantly trying to survey the scene as well.
All right, I'm trying to make my way over to him.
Okay, yeah, you can make your way to him.
All right, how close do I get?
You're just gonna use your regular movement.
Yes, I'm trying to not draw attention to myself.
Okay. At the end of your first regular movement, he'd probably be about 15 feet away from you still.
All right, as I'm moving, I also like whip out my water skin and put some water on my hands and like slick my hair back like Gordon Gecko.
Okay, perfect. Free action to do that. Anything else?
Oh boy. Whoo. Fuck.
This is what happens. I leave for 30 minutes.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna try and like put a fucking. I'm gonna lean down with the smoke grenade, pull the pin, and try and kick it towards them.
Okay, kick it towards the hobgoblins.
No, my friends.
Oh, your friends. Okay. All right. That's give me another improvised weapon roll. So plus your dexterity.
Come on. Fuck. 12.
12 will be enough. So 12, you kick it towards them in their direction, and yeah, it doesn't get to like the center of them between them, but it gets like about like 5 to 10 feet in front of them, and it begins to billow up, and you kind of like lose sight as the fog begins to obstruct your viewing of that area.
All right, and I kind of turn my back to it and like fucking. That's all they're gonna get from me. I hope they make it out alive.
Dala Brakka. You see like the Minoscus throw down these like slug things, and immediately like the hobgoblin like steps on it and stops moving. That's the hobgoblin that's kind of further away. And then this goblin in front of you is like 15 feet away, but you immediately kind of lose sight of him as this smoke grenade again begins to billow up in front of you and kind of engulf where you're at as well as like where that hobgoblin was.
So if in my transformation of Alexander, I'm a full-fledged adult. If I were to transform into Bordy, would that loosen up the shit that's tied around my
The bola.
The bolos? The only way it wouldn't, from what you know, if they were like super magical and then they would like move to your size, and there's no real way of knowing that, to be honest. But I mean, they would have to be pretty well enchanted.
How much time do I have to try to break these bad boys?
I mean, you can do it in an action. It just takes a bit of an athletics check. But I mean, by all means, you could try what you said too.
I'm do want to change back to boardy form, actually.
Yeah, so if you want to do that, does anybody know? Does that take like a bonus action or an action or anything?
It takes one of the two, I think.
It's something. Yeah, it's on
Something
the
like
sheet.
Let me
Checking.
see.
This usually doesn't come up because
It's
you
an
do this
action.
outside of combat, but we are in combat this time.
Action.
It's an action, okay. So yeah, you can do that. It would just take up your whole action,
Sheet.
but you can still move and do a bonus action or anything like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and change forms into
Okay.
boardy and kind of see what happens with the shit around my ankle.
So as you do and take like a bit of a more miniature form with Bori and kind of like less thick legs. We all know signature Alexander thick legs. The bolos do seem to loosen up, and you can kind of maneuver out of them without having to make a check.
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and move on out of here.
So you got to stand up again. So that is 15 feet gone.
Oh well, fuck then. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. I forgot I was prone. My bad.
Yeah.
So I got what? I'm maneuvering out of here. I'm standing. What do I got left? I got like what? 15 feet still.
Yes, 15 feet.
Hmm. Can I see behind me? Am I like completely shrouded in smoke? Probably not.
Like behind you in a sense of where the smoke started billowing up, or the opposite.
So the opposite direction of where the hobgoblins are, essentially.
Yeah, you can see that way.
Yeah, I want to try to move that way and to like find any sort of alley to turn into, just to kind of
Okay.
nonchalantly.
Give me a stealth check with advantage, considering the fog of the grenade is covering you.
With advantage, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 16.
16. Okay, got it. Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
All right. This is the hobgoblin that was a little bit closer to you. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, the hobgoblin like starts to maneuver around the smoke. He's trying to find his way out. Minoscus, you can like clearly see like something trying to struggle in the smoke, and he eventually like gets out of it and like starts looking around. But from what you can tell, he doesn't seem to have any idea where Dala Brakka went. And yeah, so he looks at you, Minoscus. He's actually you're in the smoke still. So yeah, he just kind of like looks around his turn. It is your turn now, Minoscus.
Did I see Alexander kick the smoke over, or was he too stealth?
He was too stealthy.
Okay, well, I guess I'll assume he did this, or someone did this that's trying to help us. And I will try to get out of the smoke first.
Okay. Give me a history check.
Oh, that's 7.
7. Okay. So yeah, as you try to like recollect the exact layout of where you're at in the middle of this heavily obstructing smoke, it's kind of hard for you to do so. You do get out of the smoke proper, but you're kind of like not where you want to be.
Okay.
You're kind of closer to that 45-foot hobgoblin. It seems like you kind of went the opposite direction of Alexander, of Dala Brakka.
Okay. Wait, am I out of the smoke though?
You are out of the smoke. If you want to be, you could stay in the smoke if you want.
I'm gonna try to trick the. This is such a dumb thing to do. I'm gonna try to mimic. Have I heard the hobgoblin's voice at all?
Don't worry, I've done dumber already.
The hobgoblin's voice? Yeah, very briefly. They would have yelled like generic, like stop type comments at you.
I'll try to mimic their voice and say, "Oh, he's going this way." Oh, try to get the other one that's most likely on the other side.
Okay, give me.
And then as soon as I do, go ahead.
Go ahead. Tell me what the rest of you gonna do.
Oh, and then after that, like I'll run straight into the smoke towards the other side, and hopefully try to get through.
Okay.
Oh, the old rope-a-dope. I get you.
You know the Abe Simpson. You just walked in, whoop, walk out.
What do I need for the deception?
Give me the performance.
Performance.
Since you're trying to enact a role.
Oh fuck, 8.
Okay. You kind of yell that out, and then you hear the hobgoblin say in return, "I got fucking spikes in my foot, man. I can't go anywhere." Just like hopping up and down.
I would just dash through the smoke and try to just run the other side and hopefully get away. Like, as far as I can.
Yeah. So you kind of get to like the end of the smoke, like where you kind of want to be, with the rest of your movement. And now we have that. This is the guy that got his foot stuck. Let's see if he can get unstuck. He can't. Still stuck in the spikes, not going anywhere. This is the lizard man that is hunting down Honzo. Honzo, you went to Atoq. You went to a rooftop, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see him just take the silver, and then you see the guy you bought drugs from earlier. He like goes over to his vendor that's like pretty close, and he just like grabs a handful of stuff and just goes, oh, and just like shoves it into his face.
Oh shit!
Oh! And then he like goes towards you. Let me see.
You're fucking dead, bro.
Oh my
You fucking
God.
the wrong dude.
So his athletics check was another natural 20. So he just goes, "Whoa!" and then jumps like from the ground onto this rooftop to where you're at. And that's his entire move, though. It is your turn now.
He created a fucking monster.
He should have ripped the building down.
Okay. These things are a little bit more deadly than I imagined. The stories seem to be true. Jesus Christ.
Meth gators.
This is Florida man.
Oh boy, he's up here with me. Is he near the edge?
He is.
He's on drugs.
A lot of drugs.
I'm sure you're stronger
a
than
lot of drugs.
you must be much stronger than the meth head lizard who ripped everything apart. You'll be fine. You're probably really strong.
Can I? This is gonna be so weird. Can I cast command?
Of course.
And the word I want him to do is drop.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Halt. I want him to halt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is it? Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oops. It's 13.
Fuck. My save's 12. Okay.
It was a natural 13.
I say halt, and he just like.
Yeah. Oh, we not halting anytime soon.
You're dead, bro.
What's my path on the rooftops looking like?
You can like start sprinting across rooftops a bit. There's not too many, but there is some in like the direction you came. If you want to go that way, there's some in like an opposite direction as well. So those are basically the two directions that the rooftops like sprawl out to. But again, there's from what you can see, there's probably about 6 or 7 rooftops that you can get to in either direction before they run out.
Okay. I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity
Okay.
and move away and then dash.
All right.
Action dash.
He misses.
Cool. Yeah,
He's human.
I'm just like, ah. And then I'm gonna run across the rooftops as much as I can, and then I'll just fucking leap and try and put as much distance between me and this thing as possible. This is a mission. This is a mission failed.
Get him
In
next
my
time,
head,
boys.
this is like that dude from Cowboy Bebop that fucking would shoot the drugs into his eyes.
Bloody Mary?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take the attack of opportunity. He misses, and you're dashing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as far
Bloody
away
eye.
as possible.
Do you-
Using rooftop specifically
Mhm.
as far as I can, and then after that I'll leap.
And you're gonna dash and cunning action dash.
No, my action was to cast command.
That's right. Okay. So just the one dash. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 60 feet away. He goes, "Oh, we flambeing that tail tonight." And,
Oh shit!
Boy.
and Alexander, it's your turn.
Okay.
I knew it.
I'm making my way back over to that guy still.
Okay.
Is he still like holding strong, watching the kerfuffle going on?
Yeah, again, he's like slightly more making his way away from it, but he's only about like 20 feet away from you now. He hasn't moved much.
All right. Yep. I'll continue on with my plan.
Okay. So you catch up to him, and he's like just kind of like looking at this like fight, kind of like trying to get a good angle on it. Doesn't seem to really notice you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll approach him and I'll be like, quite the kerfuffle going on. This is my first time down here.
Oh, really? This happens time to time, but not too much.
Really? Oh, it seems a little violent down here for my liking. I was just looking for a good time.
Oh, there's plenty of good times to be had down here.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, yeah.
And then I assume that's all we get in this little bit on my turn.
Okay, yeah, if you want to save the rest for another turn, that's fine.
Yeah.
Dala Brakka.
I'm trying to get myself out of combat as much as possible, essentially.
Yeah, you took a 16 stealth. If you want to stay where you're at, that's fine. You can just have that stealth check carry over and not do anything that would give you away. You can still do stuff. Just make sure it's nothing that would give you away.
I want to walk through, I guess, like the alley I ended up into. I mean, was there any like perpendicular like alleyways I could have gone into that has more vendors, I guess?
Has more vendors. They're pretty like evenly distributed, but there is another perpendicular alley that you could go down.
Does that particular alley have like food vendors or like item vendors or just like items in general that I could look at, like item shops I could go into, anything I could like actually go into, any sort of store?
Oh, any place you want to go into? Yeah. There's a couple of like nondescript like stores that are actually like enclosed.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the closest like shop and kind of fake the interest of checking out their wares and be like, oh, this looks like a good place to check some stuff out I need for the gang, and then just try to just go in there.
Okay, yeah, you like kind of duck into the shop. You do one of those things where you like close the door and kind of look out the window for a second, and then you kind of turn towards this like the actual store and the counter, and there just seems to be like a very old, like haggard, like a woman behind there. And I mean, from what you could tell, she definitely seems to be into some witch stuff, and she just goes, "How may I help you?"
Oh, I thought there was food here. There was a bunch of food vendors out here, and I took the wrong turn.
You want food, do you?
Run.
I'm scared.
And she says that, and then it will come back to your turn in a minute here. This hobgoblin is like looking around trying to find someplace. Minoscus, you're still in like the other side of the smoke, so he still can't see you. So he's just kind of like looking around for somebody he recognizes. Can't find anybody. It is your turn, Minoscus.
Can I try to peep out and see where he is possibly?
Where who is?
The hobgoblin that's ahead of the other one.
Oh yeah. So you can like if you come out of the smoke, you can see him pretty clearly. He's like looking around trying to figure out where some of you are.
Can I? I'm guessing I don't see Dala anywhere.
No.
All right. I guess. Is there anything I could climb to try to stealthily move out of this area? I'm assuming he's more interested in the changeling than the Minotaur that's helping.
Yeah. You give me a stealth check. Sure.
Okay.
Try to get to a more stealthy part of this place.
Stealth. It's 11.
11. Okay. Ooh. All right, so you like kind of maneuver around, use your like athletic build to kind of swing on like a built-in like metal part of a building and kind of swing up to a rooftop. And you kind of lay low a little bit. The hobgoblin doesn't seem to be like, looking up at the rooftops or anything. Doesn't seem to be noticing where you are.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just will that take all my movement pretty much?
Yeah, I'll take your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. From here, I'll just look around, see if I spot anyone. But otherwise,
give me a
I'm just gonna
perception
try to
check.
escape. Okay. 13.
13. Okay. So yeah, you you don't see Dala Brakka. You probably do catch sight of. Oh well, you weren't really part of the conversation that targeted the mark though, so probably not that either. But you do take a look in the distance, like kind of around, and you can see coming from like the direction of where the night market begins. You could see a familiar face in Soren, almost making his way towards this incident itself.
I don't know what to do with that
Yeah,
info.
just like whistling and trotting along. Yeah, you're like very far away from him
The
right now,
sun
but
will
you
come
do see
out
him.
tomorrow.
Not in the City of Stars.
All right, that ends my turn then.
Okay. And then this is the guy that has spikes stuck in his foot. Oh, he finally gets them all out. So he picks them all out. He's like, oh, god damn it. He's like, John, let's just forget about it, man. My feet are killing me. That's what he tells the other hobgoblin. This is the, the drugged out tailless lizard. And you ran 60 feet away from him, right? Atoq.
Yeah. Sorry.
But you didn't stealth or anything.
No.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna spend his turn to run 60 feet and get next to you.
Okay.
It is your turn. He's like starting to froth at the mouth now. It's looking real bad.
Where am I in relation to everyone? I guess.
You which direction did you head? Did you head towards where the night market started, or the opposite direction?
Opposite of him.
Opposite of him?
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Either direction was opposite of him.
So I'm just in the night market.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. Are you trying to go deeper into the night market or out of the night market?
I was trying to move whatever direction was away from him. So whatever direction that was.
So this is the NPC, this one right here, right?
Mhm.
And this is you on the rooftop. And the night market begins this way and it continues that way.
Ah, okay. So they go left or right.
Yeah, rather than like back this way. There's not too much ground that way.
I went left.
You went left? Okay. So if you went left, then you are not too far away from everybody, actually. That's kind of closer to where everybody is. So you would probably be around 30 feet away from Minoscus. Not sure how far you are away from Dala, but in actuality, it's probably like 45, 50 feet. And then you don't know Soren's here, but Soren's probably like 150 feet away. And then Alexander and the Mark are like 45 feet towards this direction that I said before, this way. So you are probably around like 60 or so feet from them.
Okay. I'll He's all up on me. I'm going to this motherfucker, he keeps chasing me.
You gonna get that tail, boy.
You stabbed him in the neck.
Yeah, he deserved it.
I believe it. He looked at you funny.
I'm trying to think. Minoscus didn't help me when I told him to go kill him. So that's why I'm just like, do I gotta take care of this? Fuck, man. Bonus action, I'm gonna bite him. I'm gonna fucking bite him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +2 to hit.
Okay.
7. All right.
So you like try to take a chunk out of him, and he like parries and he goes, "Oh, I thought you didn't like cannibalism."
And then for my main action, yeah, I gotta do it. I'm going to cast command and just say grovel.
Ooh, okay.
You got it again.
He got another natural 20.
These motherfuckers rolled 3 natural 20s at me. Well, it's my time. I'll move away 30 feet.
You're gonna, what'd you say?
I'm gonna move toward Minoscus 30 feet.
Okay, disengage or no?
No, I used all my actions.
Oh no.
He hits.
Okay.
Well, it was 23. Yeah. So give me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, you succeeded already, so you're good. So you take 4 piercing and 3 poison.
Okay.
Jesus.
This guy's a monster.
As he goes, oh, he like cuts off a slice, and he like, oh, nice, I got a chunk of meat, and he just eats the slice he cut off you.
It's crazy.
It's the monsters they warned me about. Yeah, I'll run toward Minoscus.
Okay, yeah, and you get pretty close to Minoscus at this point. You're probably only like 10 feet away. Alexander.
Look at Minoscus. Help.
With what? Oh my god!
Struck out lizard coming towards him.
Help! With what?
This lizard's sick.
So you've been down here a few times?
I forgot they're small.
I was just talking to this dude.
What a cut, honestly. Yeah. Man, that lizard looks fucking crazy. Oh,
What lizard? Oh, what in the? Is that a lizard? He don't got a tail.
Oh, that's a good point. He might just be another type of reptile race. I don't know.
Why is he foaming at the mouth?
I saw him pick up a bunch of drugs and just wow, it was crazy.
Oh, he's bleeding from the neck.
Oh god, that is a nasty wound. Oh,
This is ridiculous. I mean, we need to get out of here. And I wrap my arm around his shoulder and
that's
try and
cool.
usher him away.
Yeah, this does not seem like a safe spot to be anymore.
All right.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, or just a raw charisma check with advantage. Actually,
13.
13. Okay. Yeah, he goes along. He doesn't seem to fight against the shoulder wrap or anything.
I try and pickpocket him.
Give me a sleight of
I'll
hand.
go with strangers, man.
18.
18. Okay, so you like pickpocket like a little piece of paper that's in his like shirt pocket.
All right.
Dala Brakka.
Do I? Can I make just a quick look around this this store to see if there's any sort of like wares or what even kind of like service this lady provides at least? Can I, or this witch? Can I just look around the room? What do I notice in this, or what do I observe in this room?
Yeah, and Soren, give me an initiative roll right now, by the way.
Sure.
Dala Brakka, you take a look around, and yeah, you see a bunch of stuff that you probably don't have much context for. Like, there's a lot of beakers and like chemical equipment, but also there's just like a lot of like really dark like black feathers and different types of like animal beaks and animal parts. Like, there's this weird like wooden hoof of like it would look like normally it belongs to some type of horse or something, but it's like gnarled and like seems like even like maybe sculpted a little bit to like look even more gnarly. It just seems to be a bunch of like weird items here, probably for rituals.
So I'm at a hot topic essentially. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Can I just profusely apologize and get the fuck out of the store?
So you start profusely apologizing, and she goes, sure you don't want to see anything?" And you kind of like are trying to make your exit, and you like pull on the door, and the door doesn't seem to budge.
Holy shit.
You sure? You said you were hungry, right? Would you like a chicken? And she like brings out a live chicken and like a big ass cleaver. Just, would you like chicken?
Fresh chicken. It's fresh.
I'm gonna need you to put the blade down and maybe let the bird go, but I might have lost my appetite a little bit. It wasn't even for me.
Okay. And she got like stuffs the chicken back in there.
Where did you put it?
Small plate.
You just see her put it under the counter. Just, if you don't want the chicken, fine. Be on your way. And you finally like give another tug, and it actually opens up this time.
Oh my god. I book it out of there and continue to walk the opposite direction of the kerfuffle.
Okay. Give me another stealth check. You do it with advantage.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And then
20, nice. Gotcha.
an 11.
11, okay, got it. This hobgoblin is like turning around. He's like dealing with this other hobgoblin right now that is talking to him. Let me see here. Yeah. So he's like looking around. He's like, God damn it, Trevor, shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to look for these guys. And then he's like looking around and he doesn't seem to find anybody. Minoscus, is your turn.
All right. So I just see this mutated lizard chasing Atoq, and Atoq just asks for help.
Yes.
Oh god, he really is going to eat your tail. I'll just jump in front of him, and is he close enough to strike?
The lizard, you can get to... No, he wouldn't be close enough to strike.
If I use my tendrils, will he be close?
Yes, for sure.
Alright, I will bonus action use the tendrils.
Okay.
My tattoo.
You were his true hero this whole time. You were looking for whoever was coming for his tail, and you found him.
I knew it.
It's true.
It's just, but the person who started the fight. Alright, attack roll with my great axe. That's a 21.
That'll hit.
21.
Alright, and then 12.
Dude, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's like, yeah, he had 1 HP. I'm just fucking.
Scared for your life.
He's on drugs. You have no idea way to tell if he's hurt or not.
12 slashing and 1 force.
12 slashing and 1 force. Okay. So you cleave into him again, and yeah, you feel the axe just like immediately carved deep into him, but he does not seem to feel anything. From what you could tell, he is just like in your face. Well, not in your face because you use your tendrils, but he just lets out another, whoa, and just is like ready to fight still.
Oh god, he could rage too.
Hold
Where do I get his stuff?
That's
And
and
then-
run away.
The hobgoblin
Run!
is like, come on, John, let's just go, man. If they come back, we'll get them then. And you could see the other hobgoblin is like reluctant about it, but he goes with the hobgoblin that's kind of encouraging him to leave, and they seem to stop searching for you guys for right now. Now it's the lizard's turn. He's gonna like hop down and rush over. And you didn't get any farther away, right, Atoq?
No, I moved 30 feet away from the lizard.
Yeah. So he's gonna get to you again, and he's gonna ignore Minoscus, and he's gonna try to hit you.
Does he take an attack of opportunity?
From Minoscus? No.
Because doesn't he have a reach of 10 feet because of his tendrils?
He has a reach of 30 feet because of his
Oh,
tendrils.
Jesus, fuck. All right.
Yeah.
But
We never moved out of range.
Yeah,
That
he
doesn't
never moved out of
count.
range. That's the thing. So he's gonna try to hit you. 15,
Miss.
22.
Why does he have 2 attacks? Yeah.
This was planned to end me the whole time. I'm telling you, it's gonna go for you all along.
You take 5 piercing and 5 poison.
I'm out.
Oh god.
The superior lizard.
So yeah, so with that, the lizard kind of gets again. Minoscus, you like carve into him with these tendrils, and it like your arm like sucks back towards you, and with like your arm coming back, you can see the lizard is just like matching the speed of your arm retracting, and he's like in your guys' face, and he like goes to hawk and like stab at you, but he just like bypasses you completely and just stabs into Atoq, and you can see. With the first time Atoq manages to dodge, but he just with some like abnormal type speed stabs into him again, and you can see like a little bit of a green poison secrete from the dagger as Atoq just falls limp to the ground. Give me a death saving throw there, Atoq.
2.
Hit your camera.
Oh,
2?
that's
Okay.
not it.
So 1 death save failure.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Indeed.
I'm
And
about
yeah,
to
you can
stab
see
him.
the lizard just like looks up at Minoscus and he goes, "Ooh, looks like you're gonna be needing a new lizard for your party." And Alexander, it is your turn.
This guy propositioning.
No, thank you.
Trying to join.
No opening.
This is how we introduce my new character. Everyone.
This is Dave.
We kill my old character, and it's like, hey guys, I'm better. No turn.
I don't need no mother.
I'm Atoq.
I'm Atoq. Atoq.
Okay. Am I in? There's no way. Am I in sight of a talk going down?
Just do your thing. You got your mark.
No, I mean it makes a difference if I saw you go down.
I mean, you have a passive perception of 20. You are far away. But I mean, I think you would see this rampaging lizard, and you would definitely see Minoscus and him ignore Minoscus and stab a talk, and you would probably either see just the stabbing or see a talk go down. So you would see some type of that.
Oh, okay. I like start feeling around on my body,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, somebody took my wallet. Somebody took. Where's my wallet? And I'll like turn the other direction and like I'll be right back. And
What?
I try and run into the crowd without
Okay.
drawing suspicion from him.
Okay, give me a deception check.
This is gonna go great. 22.
Natural 20.
Natural
Where are
20.
my natural 20s?
Going for the last best.
My natural 20s.
So he just goes, okay, I'll wait right here. Get your wallet back.
Okay. Yeah, so I run 30 feet directly into the crowd.
Okay.
And how far is this guy from me?
Probably about 60 feet.
What's the range on this? Okay, I fucking Jim's magic missile him.
Oh, shit. You activate the beads.
I am.
So you hit the beads. Let's go. And you immediately Jim's magic missile towards him. Okay, what does he have to do? Or do you just roll?
I just roll, I believe. Yes, I roll.
Okay.
Let's go. Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Not good.
Oh.
7.
Yeah, 7 will not hit.
Oh, that's attack.
Damn it, Jim! I really needed you on that one.
My bad, dog.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, he did.
Well, I can't do anything else. I'll bonus action hide.
Okay. So now you bonus action high. Give me the stealth roll.
18.
Now, Soren, you have arrived at this city, this night market in the subsection of the City of Stars. You've kind of been at the very beginning of it, going through different vendors and shops and whatnot, but you are quickly distracted by a very like loud, rampaging lizard folk that you can see just like running through vendors and like jumping off this rooftop and just like stabbing down into something. And you could see Minoscus's big figure next to him as well.
Man, these
And
guys,
you're probably about 80 feet at the start of your turn from
Okay.
it.
bro. These guys can't make it like a day, like an afternoon without starting something. I said I wasn't gonna murder, and all right, I'll move 30 feet towards where I gotta go. And
Okay.
that puts
Here
me,
I go murdering again.
There I go. We gotta do a little murder. Question: what does this lizard look like to me?
I mean, it's pretty clear that this lizard is on some type of trip that it has made him almost feral.
Okay, I pull out a javelin.
Okay.
I'm starting to aim it up at him, and then like I see him just like rampaging, and I'm just like, all right, and I put it back in there, and I'm like, drop it, bro, and I'm gonna blast him with the gauntlets of lightning.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So he's got to make a
That's a
dexterity
straight
save.
line, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Give me a bloody roll.
Oh no.
I'm fine. Atoq?
15.
Maybe not.
What was it?
15.
15? Okay. So you can find it's a tight angle, but you could find an angle where you won't hit anybody but this lizard.
Yeah, I assumed I was on the street, so it was like I was aiming up at his back or something.
Well, they're off the
No,
rooftop.
we're on
now.
the ground.
Oh, you're on
Yeah.
the street now? Holy shit,
Yeah,
I could have killed a lot of
It's
people.
just the fact that the lizard and Minoscus are very big, so you can see them stand out in the crowd.
For sure. All right, as a 120 foot line, I blast him.
How
Okay.
tall is this lizard? Is he like
He's-
fucking giant size?
He's
like Honzo?
probably he's
I was thinking of the
He's
Spider-Man.
probably like
7
8 feet
foot
tall.
tall.
Oh my god!
1 inch taller than him.
He rolled I believe that is going to be a 14 dexterity
Okay,
saving.
so he takes half of
Takes half. Okay.
half the damage.
This guy's a beast.
Yeah, this guy's a monster. 12, 15. So he takes 7 lightning damage.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, he just like gets electrocuted. You can see his body like convulsing a bit. He's just like, oh, the good stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Yo, bro. Oh, man. I just like the gauntlets are all charred and everything, and I'm like shaking my hands out. I'm just like, bro, I blasted that dude with everything, man. What the fuck's going on? I just like start running over.
Dala Brakka.
I'm gonna start to make my way back to the street where my compadres are at.
Okay.
I don't know how far I am technically at this point, but I think
At the start of your turn, you'd be about 40 feet from this like Minoscus, Atoq, lizard guy, kerfuffle.
And do I see Atoq sitting or like pretty much knocked out?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sealing Word level 2.
Okay, that's 60 feet, right? So you should be fine.
Yeah, it is 60
Yeah,
feet.
60,
Okay.
I think.
It is indeed 60.
Okay. So go ahead.
I rolled a 9. Or actually,
All
in
right.
total it's 9. It's 3 plus 1 plus 5. So 9.
Okay. So you heal Atoq, you immediately catch your breath. You like look at your bearings and you see the lizard is still there. And do you like try to play dead at all or no?
no.
Okay, so like as the life comes back into you, he's like, "Oh, round 2, fun."
Yeah, I'm like,
You should check your tail, by the way. Check your tail if it's already gone.
maybe I can feel it, but it might be phantom. Yeah, I wake up and then I see him, and then yeah, I realize what's happening.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else, Dala Brakka?
Let's see. I'm gonna just let's see. I'm gonna damn it, I can't. Because that's a bonus action. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Yeah. Oh, he fails.
Word.
He does roll natural 6.
Get his ass.
That's 3 damage to him.
Very nice.
Damage
Or-
and disadvantage.
You have a disadvantage on his next attack.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you say to him?
I didn't have anything prepared. Not quite yet, but Lizard and Gizzard is about as good as I can get. So I'm just panicking and just that's the spell I cast.
He like gets hit by it and looks
Poopy head.
at you, and then he looks down at Atoq. He goes, "Your bard friend sucks."
Oh come on, man! I was just out of a skerfuffle.
Minoscus.
I just run up to him and I'm just gonna yell, "Cannibalism is wrong!" And I'm reckless attack him.
All right, give me that reckless attack.
Cannibalism is wrong.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Get him.
Oh shit, that's a low roll. What am I plus again? It's 5. 6 slashing and 5 force.
How do you want to finish him off?
I feint cutting off his tail, like just a little feint run just to get him to react, and then I like uppercut him from the waist and then just slice him up like towards the head.
Okay, so you like feint
Cut in
towards
half.
the like, "Oh, I don't got one," and then you just cut him in half immediately as he says that. He just, "Oh," and just like splits into 2, and you could see like even split into 2, the body is still like twitching a little bit, like it's alive, but you figure it's just like the arcane like drugs going through his system. He doesn't seem to be getting up or anything.
He's like Jack from Resident
and-
Evil 7.
Huh?
I said he's like Jack from Resident Evil 7. It's just like,
Yeah,
he's like, I'm coming, boy. Like, I'm just gonna get up.
He's just like continuously convulsing and twitching, and some even like feel like threatening movements towards Atoq, but there's nothing there. And you guys all kind of regain your composure a little bit as the initiative is dropped. This lizard folk lies there, split into two, and I think that's where we'll call it for the session this week.
I was going up to the top. Do you want to bury your
I stabbed him directly in the brain.
Well, there's two halves, so
I know,
do
just
both brains.
one half.
Let it be known, if I leave for even a little bit of time, this is what happens, huh?
Yeah, but if it went fine, I would have been saying that.
What?
Hold on.
He critiques me about violence and drugs, and then
I know.
partakes in both, and then almost dies.
I was being a dick about the murder, and I immediately tried to murder someone.
And failed. You know, when you bought drugs and you were committed to violence, I was like, we might have a sun champion after all. But then I was like, oh no.
You know, I made him roll like 4 times, and he got 3 natural 20s on me. So
This dude's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad.
He fucked you up.
This guy's
these
a beast.
things are scary. They tell like bedtime stories to lizard people
About tailless lizard folk?
about yerks. They're called yerks.
Jesus.
The little mutated
Perhaps you
guys.
should be
They're
more
really big.
scared of them.
Yeah, you can't just
Yeah,
attack
now I
them.
am. I'm technically
Rumor's
resistant to
true.
fear, but
Perhaps assault them from behind first.
I did.
He tried.
You jumped over the front of him. Stabbed him in the neck.
Jumped over the front of the other guy.
This guy is
Oh,
resistant to
He jumped
drugs.
over the back.
These creatures, as far as we know, are resistant to drugs, and stabbing them in the neck does nothing.
In magic, apparently.
Not
And-
resistant to drugs.
And lightning.
They
He's just
improve
hyped
with
up on
drugs.
drugs.
And
Yeah, he
resistant to
definitely
lightning.
got enhanced by the drugs.
There's
If he
nothing
resisted
we
them, there
did
would've been
that
no
seemed
effect,
effective.
But he was definitely amped up.
Yeah. Like, that's wild. Well, nice work,
Like-
everybody.
The bead saw him do the drugs, and he was like, "Oh, drugs, let's go."
It's like even the beads were hyped for him. It's like, oh no.
That's some high quality drugs, man.
Ooh. Even the drugs are on his side. That's a bad sign.
Oh man.
The drugs were level 3. That was sick.
Beads, my arm. It's like squeezing his
You
arm.
guys complain about my drug use in the other campaign. See, drugs are great. They enhance everything.
This guy
never
did a lot
complained
more with
about
drugs.
Oh man.
Drugs are
good.
super effective.
Yes, sir.
See, someone knows.
Good session, everybody. Drugs are bad for you. I just thought I should make that very clear.
Indeed.
Drugs are bad.
Oh, we're on Sajam's channel?
Well,
Let's
in
do
Fantasy
drugs.
World-
I love drugs. What TOS things can we break?
Drugs almost
Where's
got
my
Honzo
foot?
killed. Drugs almost got Honzo killed. They're bad.
It's a good experience, so.
That's
It was definitely the drugs
Sometimes you gotta
that
experiment.
almost got him killed.
You should really
No,
behave
it's a
yourself,
cost saving
Honzo.
price. That's
From
what got me.
from a murder specialist. From a murder specialist, you didn't do it right. I'll just let you know.
What was
Sure.
the thing you threw at him?
Silver dust. We had a bag of silver dust.
You had a bag
But
of silver
why?
dust.
Why do I have that? Because I stole from Rorg.
No, not why do you have it? Why did you throw it at him?
Well, when you get silver dust in your eyes, typically it's really bad because
Can't see.
can't see. But he absorbed it and gained supervision. And, so probably not good against these people.
What do you mean, these people?
Supervision. This dude is unkillable. He was there to fuck your day up. That's our greatest obstacle we faced yet.
This is like a normal looking one too, at least from what I know.
The thing is like I feel like that was like our toughest single foe. Like it took us like more rounds than anybody I can remember to take down. Like
You guys only did like 40 something damage to him.
he's just invincible.
Yeah,
Look, when you
just
make every
immune
saving
to
throw,
feeling.
It definitely felt like he had 200 health. but
Yeah.
he
I
didn't.
can't one-on-one people. I gotta take them out immediately.
maybe you should have thought of that before you attacked him by yourself.
Well,
Cleric, what's your offensive power?
On that
what,
note-
like 3 rogue?
On that note,
To be fair, we shouldn't have gotten that extra level in the first place. I didn't fucking transform into the right person.
It's not who you transformed into, it's that you transformed.
I mean, it was both.
That too.
It was definitely both.
They've
It was
seen
definitely
two
both.
faces and you're like, that one.
Yes. That's the thing. I only saw two faces, not any other face. I'm like, fuck.
Dude,
You have
if
the
I
power.
was
You could have
changeling, I'd
picked
be a menace.
anybody.
You're like a god. You have godly ability to transform
I've been
and
like,
sculpt your
you know what?
ability, your body.
Steve, I have an intelligence of 9.
I changed into a baby.
Okay.
What's this random little baby doing here? Oh my
Like
god!
a baby.
A swaddled up baby, and the fucking hobgoblin just kicks
10?
me. And just fucking
Look.
That would be sick.
Baby!
What's
Oh,
this baby doing here?
Jesus.
Oh,
Look.
What are you doing here?
10,
Everyone
10
knows hobgoblins
intelligence.
hate babies.
just
10
fucking punched me, dude, and I'm
10
dead.
intelligence.
Whose unsupervised child is this? Ha!
Yeah,
Shoot a bow.
fucking kicked the shit out.
Look. 10
Great.
intelligence is average. 9 intelligence doesn't mean you only know 2 faces in the world. I just want to point that you're slightly less intelligent than
Under
that.
stress and panic, that's how it is.
You've been this.
I'm not a warrior, dude.
Your
I'm not
entire
a warrior.
life,
Not a
you've been
warrior.
able to transform your face into anything.
I'm not a violent person. I try not to be.
If you don't want violence, you should run from it.
I tried to. It's just I panicked.
I'm out of here.
Violence is a tool.
Y'all have a lovely day. Thanks for coming through to the stream. You guys have a good time. Drugs are bad and violence are bad, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Eat some wings.
Non-D&D. Non-D&D.
Wingstop.
Oh yeah, Wingstop.